Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Autoheal transmission 45. I'm mobile today. Got home and decided that I needed to go for a walk. Today was a a day of days. God damn, it's hot today. It's like I think it reached like 105, but it's currently dropping. We're in the 90s right now. It says it's in the 86, but it feels a lot hotter than that. Just in time for this bull run. SPX6900. You know the ticker. Hoodie, saucy, T-Bits. What's up, T-Bits? T-Bites, T-Bits. My bad. Uh, Going for a walk. Destination unknown. I I feel like I haven't gone. I hit the gym yesterday. I was sore as hell. Shit. And then I was sore from the weekend from going to the gym. And now today's an off day, but I feel like I gotta get back and just like I gotta do like I gotta walk. Might get like a couple miles in or something. If this light ever changes. Let me see. Oh shit. Cops right there. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Oh. See. The walk has commenced. Hoodish, what's up, bro?
Not much, you gym rat.
Trying to look good when we meet.
Oh, hey. Yeah, you already look good.
I could look better. Although I look good, I don't feel good. So I could feel better.
That's the most important thing, feeling better.
Yeah. And right now, food's not even, no food like sounds good right now. I feel like I think of food and I want to throw up.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. That's all I think about.
Yeah.
I just did my groceries though, so that's probably why.
Yeah. What you pick up?
It was my fortnightly shop, so pretty much everything, man. Mostly Whole Foods. A couple of little treats. I got some lollies. My girlfriend, she likes fucking sour worms because she's a child. And then for me, man, I just enjoy like things like bananas and frozen mango.
Bananas.
Bananas, yeah.
Bananas.
Good tech, good tech.
Oh, okay.
Coconut water. I'm a big fan
Nice.
of coconut water. Yeah.
Put the banana on.
Do you go to the market every week or what? How do you usually do?
Once a fortnight. Let's load up. We eat most of our meals at home, and then I just put my shit in there. We eat most of our meals at home, and then I like make us burritos and bowls and stuff from work.
Nice.
Yeah, which is good.
What's up, Nanolit? Yeah, I need a. There's so much traffic, man. It took me about like an hour and a half to get home after I picked up my wife. I was like, why is there so much traffic everywhere? That's the one thing I'm over about like LA is this traffic. Goddamn traffic.
Yeah, fuck that. I hate traffic.
It was a good episode you had today with Cal.
Yeah, man. He's a good guy.
We're almost at the we're just like right at the corner of the SPX third birthday.
Yeah. And for the third birthday, everyone just delete your Aeons because they're shit.
Yeah.
Aeons suck, according to some. Can't have any happiness. Can't have any happiness in the cognosphere.
There's no time for happiness. By the
It's
way,
all sadness and
yeah,
misery.
in 2 days is 2 months anniversary of Bronze Army.
In 2 days?
Wow.
Yeah.
Good tech. Good tech.
No way. Wait. 2 month anniversary?
Yes.
Oh, 2 months. I thought you were saying like a year. I was like, wait.
That will be really weird occurrence. Yeah. It's 2 months anniversary. Yeah.
I
Remember
didn't.
that the night before Bronze Army went live, Nenali sent me some message that said, I don't know, we will send the candle. I was like, fuck, what are we gonna do tomorrow?
What are you guys currently up to since the Cardano raid?
Oh, now we are writing the articles.
Oh, I saw them. I felt for one of them.
Bronze Poet Society.
Yeah. Anyway, by the way, it is officially called Operation Dead Poet.
Dead Point?
That's a better name. That's a good name.
Dead Poet, like poems.
Yeah. Oh, dead poems.
No, Dead Poet, the guy who is.
Oh, dead poet. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
dead
yeah,
poets.
yeah.
All right, nice. Yeah, I think it's good. I think there's so many articles. Everyone's, it's gonna catch someone's attention.
Yeah, just imagine the outsiders when they look inside, like they're thinking like, damn, these dudes are like fucking smart.
Philosophers everywhere.
Yeah.
Everything feels like there's a calm before the storm. And I'm not relating to price, but it feels like the calm before like dozens, if not thousands, hopefully thousands, right? If people come in.
Are you talking about to the moon, baby?
Lambo talk.
Rolling, baby.
Like we're gonna see Hype get mad over the same things he got mad early on.
But sorry, because I'm interrupting you. I wanted to ask you: did you decided which color you want your lamp to be?
Which color?
Yes.
I'm not really into Lambos, but I'll do
Doesn't matter if you're into it. That is how it is. It needs to be done. It needs to be Lambo. So you just need
transparent.
Okay, makes sense. Good.
Yeah. I wanted to look like a mirror. So,
Yeah.
I think someone got in trouble. I forgot. I'm not sure if it was in California or what state it was that someone had like a reflective. Oh, it was a Cybertruck. Someone had a reflective Cybertruck, and like every time it would pass, it would just blind people. So they had it because he like polished the car, like a super high polish, and I guess he can't. You're not allowed to do that.
I want mine to be shiny like Dr. J's head.
Hey, he disappeared, or is he in the timeline?
He's invisible like my Lambo.
He's invisible.
He's doing the no contact rule.
He's watching. He's listening.
Yeah, who is watching the watchers?
Yeah. What do we think of the World Cup final?
I mean, I'm happy. I mean, it was like whatever, but I'm happy with the result, of course.
Yeah. Didn't it feel a little fishy at the end? Like, I know Argentina was playing dirty, but it seems like they knew they weren't going to win before the game started.
I don't know really. I didn't see that, but I know that I was sweating bullets last 10 minutes.
Why, you had a bet on it? You had a call sheet?
Oh, I just didn't want Argentina to win it. Yeah. Me and Ronaldo were sweating like heavily.
Yeah, I didn't want any more success for Messi. I was being that guy. I was being a hater.
For sure.
Plus, anyway, football is like European game. Like, come on now, come on, now, boys.
So
Over there,
when
play cricket or something.
when does the Euro League start now?
The what?
The what league do you watch? The Premier League?
I do.
Okay, in a month or something like that. I think.
August. Yeah, mid-August. Middle of
Yeah,
August it
the
runs.
Premier League. Yeah, yeah.
But the Euros aren't until 2028. And then I can get around my boys Greece. Whoppa!
Yeah, and I think that few countries are like host, and one of them is Ireland. Yeah.
Nice. Let's see. I'm trying to cross the. Oh. There's been a lot of talks about now you can't have too many Aeons.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't have problem with that.
How many is too many? Blaze has 35.
34.
34? Oh no, he picked up another one last night. Hey, someone, I think was it yesterday? Someone bought like 16 in one go.
Yeah, that Jules wallet picked up 10.
I know. I've never seen that account ever.
Yeah.
That is out of 69 cents.
Oh man.
That's the thing we got to look for in the future, huh? That 69-cent candle.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the hoodish boy.
Yeah, fuck's sake. Well, I mean, I have to wear it. I have to actually own it. And I've had him on the show. He's my boy. I have to.
Oh, come on, everybody had him on the show. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't count. I'm joking, but like,
no, I know, but it's funny. Every morning, Brown's like, "Your boy, 69 cent."
Yeah. I mean, when first time when I was watching that episode with him, I mean, you know me, I know everything. Like, I felt immediately, okay, this guy sounds like a fucking cock, but I didn't want to say anything.
You know what? I'll say it. You were right again.
And it was heavy stories.
Right.
Like I know that I didn't like because when he would start speaking about himself and how he rules the world, that would like last for like 20 minutes or something. Yeah, and there was one episode I think also in Aeons Online. I think it was himself and one another dude. The Asian guy, I don't remember the name, and I remember that poor guy was like silent all episode, and 69 cents was like speaking for like 35 fucking minutes, and I was writing in the chat like, let man fucking speak already.
Yeah, it was bad. That was Drew. That's the guy that came to the meetup in Australia. He's a good guy too. Yeah, he fucking couldn't get a word in between Jordan and 69 that day.
Did you guys plan to set up another meet?
Yeah, I'd like to, but we haven't got a date. I just think like we wait now until
Where
the
you are planning to meet? Is it in Dublin?
Yeah, maybe we'll do the Australian meetup in Dublin.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
We should do a meme competition, but I feel like you got to be one of the judges. You can't because I feel like you critique a certain way that will get the best memes. Nanolet.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't be one of the guys because I would win every reward. But yeah, okay.
That's what we should definitely do. Because yes, I've been trying to think 100%. Of like if to give out like an Aeon to someone, it's amazing and everything. But I feel like there's a lot of like who I haven't seen in the timeline for a while, Fawn Aeon. What happened to that?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
Bronze Army got under the skin, so it went sideways.
Vaughn's Wellness really gone, I think.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
From
It
But
was,
yeah,
if I remember correctly, it was like he had some kind of argument outside with Solid
Snake.
Snake.
Yeah.
With Snake, and then just one day I came into the group and I saw a block of text like, Solid Snake, you're a piece of shit. I will take all of my art now and I'm never coming back. And he didn't, so yeah.
damn. How does one get upset? I feel like it's the internet.
I don't know, man. I
Oh
still
man.
I have that in my mind every day when I see people because they're getting so serious and so upset about things, and they're still not understanding it's internet, dude. Like it's not that serious.
Yeah,
Like, it's fucking internet. It's not.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Nah, serious, bro. It's life and death.
I feel like I had a bad day, but I'm like signing on here and just like forgetting all that shit that whatever. And then I'm here just like trying to make up for the bad day I had.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Especially when I for me one of the best thing is when I go to spaces this late at night because for me it's always late. And then I enter like 4 in the morning, and then I see Nunam entering, and then I was like, oh, yes, yes, this is happening. But I'm sad these last few weeks because we lost like a good soldier. So you know, life can be difficult.
He loves you, bro.
Yeah,
He just wants you to be his
yeah,
friend.
Yeah, and for me, I will. Oh man, now as if you ever see ping pong, I mean, Bronze Army spaces are now always recorded, because last time I missed Noname against the Blue, the Jew, the arguments which lasted for like 3 hours or something, and I came in the last 10 minutes, and I said to him, bro, like, dude, from now on we are fucking recording every single space.
You missed one of the best ones.
no,
Fuck, were you there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
my god.
yeah, we were
Really?
both there.
I put the doobie on and everything. It's not
Was
my.
it long? Was it long?
Oh man. Oh yeah.
I think maybe over an
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
But
The
did you
worst
beat it
part
with a?
was
Yeah, yeah.
Unk got there at the end and he
Yeah, he
interrupted.
fucked
I'm
up
like,
everything.
no. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he fucked up.
no.
Oh, I was so fucking mad because
I was like,
I came home.
no.
Yeah, I came home from the work like 7 a.m. I went to sleep and then I woke up after 3 hours from nightmare or some shit, and then I turned on to see what's going on X. Is there anything fun? And then I see spaces are going, and I see Nuname and Blue and everybody. I was like, oh, come on, let's go. And I opened that thing. And then just how it was still nice, then you see Anka entering and fucking up literally everything. And then in 5 minutes later, it's gone.
Yeah. I even tried to get him to stay. Blue was like, oh, I'm leaving. I'm like,
Yeah, I
no,
heard.
man, you're in a
Yeah.
1v1, man. You can't leave, man.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he crushed my heart.
It was funny, I must say. I'll give Blue a bit of credit. He was pretty funny on that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but when you're against Noname, like it's not very hard to to win. For me, still, from all of these spaces, last few months, for me, always it will be the golden classic, like cultural thing, which everybody who didn't listen to that, they lost something incredible. Like gem of the time was Noname and Mayhem. Like that is like that should be the movie should be made. That a little documentary.
Yeah.
that's another one that I was there for. That was
were? You? Oh
Yeah.
wow, this is great.
I
I'm
was
happy for you. Other people are happy when they get new Aeon. I am happy for you that you were there.
no, I was definitely sending a message to
Oh,
Hoodish
man.
when that was going on. I was like, whoa,
Bro, that was
yeah.
all time.
I think
That was an all-timer.
yeah, everyone takes it so differently. Like I feel like when you were making those memes of Nick, I felt like he could have took it like kind of salty, but he just took it on the chin and just moved on because they were actually too fucking good.
He actually did. He did it like, he had a bit of like self-humor in class, I must say.
Who?
Nick, when you were like,
Nick,
Oh, Nick. Yeah.
When you
Then he
When
was
you were
normal.
baking it.
when you
Well, you were baking him
yeah
in Nane memes, and then
Yeah.
he took it really well. Is the point? He didn't
I mean,
cry.
it's a memes. Like, come on, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I know.
cry if they make memes
Neither,
of me. Who gives a shit? Like, yeah.
neither would I. But like, you
yeah,
know,
but you're but you're good at him, bro. Like you're not just a basic memer. Like, bro, you fucking you be destroying people.
Yeah. For example, for me, it's weird when sometimes I hear Hoodish talking about Ankh when this Apu gay frogs were like making pictures of him and like, oh, they were destroying him. I'm always like, dude, who gives a shit if they're putting pictures on your
Yeah.
profile? Like, like it's pictures on your profile. I give a shit about it.
I want to meme them back. I just want to.
Yeah, but
Who the Poos?
Yeah, anyone. I like getting
Anyone?
into it with the memes. Yeah, I don't think
yeah,
that
yeah.
character or nothing or rip anyone like personally. But I like having fun with people on the timeline. That's for sure.
Yeah. You should see if you some of your memes could be on the hyperdrive.
What's hyperdrive?
That's like on the Telegram. It's like where it's like the whole master drive of all the different all the SPX in like I don't know how would you describe it?
Is that like this separate channel?
It's an inventory of memes that all the memes get uploaded to the hub.
It's like it's an inventory of everything of SPX on the Telegram.
Yeah.
So if you go on a Telegram on the
Is that a search button?
Yeah, you should.
Where you put like slash search hit
Yeah.
and then you get the
Yeah,
picture. Yeah. I mean, there is proof of doctor there. I mean, proof of doctor is there. For example, you put slash, then you put search, then space, then doctor, and then you get proof of doctor memes, and then or slash search free space Hitler, and then you get that too. But yeah, I know now. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. There is few of them there. Yeah.
Hey,
Nice.
Maddox. Nice girl.
Maddox.
Nice girl you have on, man. Looks good. Looks good, man.
Yeah, Maddox. If you ever want to reveal the
Come on.
that voice, come on down.
Don't now. You know, we already know how he sounds. We are listening him. We are listening him every Sunday.
It's a voice so sexy they had to bring in a no lewd rule.
It's gonna be like, my name's Jeff.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, one day, everybody will tell me you were right, and it will be nothing new. No, you will say you were right again.
Yeah. Mentally drinks his own bathwater and then eats the bath.
Yeah. Did you see the Aeon Terminal, the little video game? I mean, I showed you, but I want to say anyway. So you know this Aeon Terminal little game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then when you enter there, you go to the first is Aeon Plaza. Then you go from Aeon Plaza to Aeon Garden, and then you go to the river, and there is it's submarine. And then you go to the submarine, and there is like a little Ankh, and there is also little me. And you know how he's walking around. He has this little above his head. What he's saying, like a cloud, like in the cartoons or whatever. And mine is saying like, "I was right." You know, there was one line is, "I was right about wigs." That is one. The second one is, "I'm always right." The third one is, I don't remember what is there was like 5 or 6 different things, and there was also Ankh once, and there is like 4 lines. I couldn't remember more, but one was like, in the end of the day, put the fireball on. Because Ankh is always, when he's speaking, he's always he says it so many times. In the end of the day, and then he continues whatever.
He's got more cinnamon whiskey in his blood than blood.
Yeah. In the end of the day, guys, we're just, you know.
I was right
Hey,
about Woods.
Yeah.
how, how many strong are you now in the Bronze Army?
Jack, you think we will just reveal information like that to the public?
Top,
What do you mean?
top
What do
secret
you mean?
classified, man.
Last time you said you were only adding 69. That's what I'm asking.
The number is not.
You changed the rules?
No, it's that is like how much we want, but I'm not telling you how much people we have. Obviously, like, come on. But anyway, the number is not important. If I wanted, I could have like 200 people already in it. But it's not about number. It's not about quantity. It's about quality. So yeah.
It's not about the number, Jews. It's about sending a message.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we could have so many people now. I removed, I like every week or so, I remove somebody. Today, unfortunately, I don't remember who I removed today, but it was somebody, for example, today.
And Nano, you'll laugh at this. You've got people so well trained that
You're cutting off.
I had Joe.
You're
Joe
cutting off.
messaged me. Is like,
You're cutting
hey, bro.
off. No, Nama, you're cutting off. I cannot hear you.
You're sounding a little choppy, hoodie.
Yeah, we cannot hear you from the basement. By the way, Juice, what is time for you there now? Like evening, 10 o'clock or something, yeah?
No, 6:30.
6:30 in the evening, PM, yeah? Oh, wow.
Yeah, 6:30 p.m. What time is it for you?
2:30 a.m., yeah. Yeah, but I mean, every time when I'm on Spaces, it's always like, during the nighttime, most of the time. Because only Spaces for me, which almost during the day, is Monday on Spaces. That is because it's like European time. It's around, I think 10 or something, 8 or 10, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's the best time. I feel like I've been doing like 6 to 9 my time.
This must be this is I guess this is good time. I mean for you guys.
Yeah.
Because if you put any other time, nobody would come because Europeans are not going to the Spaces. So.
Yeah. I feel like it doesn't get like a lot more people start coming in until like 10 o'clock my time.
Mhm.
So almost like 4 hours in.
Yeah.
And by that time, I'm like pretty tired. But
Yeah. For me, I like this when you do this. For me, it is 2 a.m. when you start. For me, that is fine.
yeah.
Because there was a few times when you started like 2 hours or 3 hours later, that is already started to be, for me at least, because it's like 5 in the morning and I wake all night and my brain started malfunctioning those times. But yeah, this round 2, it's good. This earlier, what you do. For example, what you did today.
Nice. I mean, if it's good enough for a general, I guess it's good enough for the rest of the cognosphere.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I haven't been online as much. So like I haven't been on X as much, but I've been more on the Telegram just because. But the Telegram's like a whole different like animal in itself, I feel.
Yeah. I didn't go to Telegram like a few months ago a lot, but recently I was I am now. Yeah, for me now, main thing is like X, obviously, and Telegram. I didn't go too much before on Telegram, but I'm now also there, often.
Are you on Reddit as well?
No, I'm not going to the Reddit. That is for the WoW closers. No, I'm not going to Reddit. Reddit is too restrictive. I don't like the format. I just don't like Reddit. Yeah. It's like you cannot say anything. You're getting banned for like every single thing on every single subreddit. Like, no thanks, boys. I mean, it's not like I was never on Reddit. When I was in SPX, when I came, I was on Reddit only. And then, because I got blocked there, that is why I came to the X. So, yeah, I'm going back, baby.
So how would you say you're because I remember you saying you came into the cognosphere beginning of this year, right?
It was January 2025.
Oh, January
Yeah,
2025.
that is.
But it wasn't until this year that you became a bit more active and vocal.
And I
No,
was active on Reddit. You know, here
on
yeah,
Reddit.
but in that time, in January, at least from my remembering, in January 2025, and those months, that was that place on Reddit at least. Maybe I misremembering, but I remember that SPX on Reddit in those times, year ago, that was like complete dog shit. There was nothing there. It was you would just see random
Nice.
somebody put post of like two sentences and some stupid picture, and nobody would talk about anything. And I know that I was the one who was always complaining. I would, come back after 2 weeks and there is like nothing new, always the same fucking pictures, nobody's talking about it. And then I would come there and I would say like, dudes, is anybody talking about anything here? And I was getting annoyed. And then all shit happened, and then I was banned over there, and then I went to X to find Slow to get my revenge.
Yeah. Was it slow? Is it like an SPX moderator that
Of
banned you?
course, yeah, he is moderator there, yeah.
Dang,
Yeah, I mean, come on, it's like Reddit, you cannot say
fucking
anything
slow.
there. And I wasn't even bad, I didn't said anything wrong.
Are you back, Kudish? You got a good connection?
Yeah, I hope so. Can you hear me or no?
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
we
what
can.
you wanted to say
Yeah.
before, because I lost you there.
I was saying, Nanolith has the soldiers in the group chat so well trained that I had Joe, like Mexi Joe, message me yesterday saying, "Hey, bro, tell Nanolith not to remove me. I'm not going to be active this week." I was like, Nanolith's not going to remove you, bro. He loves you. It's all good. He's like, he's stressing, man. He was sweating, bro.
Yeah,
Damn,
I would remove Joe. Okay, Joe is great. Like I cannot,
that's funny.
I cannot forget what he did for us. Like when he had the XRP war, it was like the dude made during that night, and I was there like all night. He made like 100 fucking memes.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, and
he was ready.
yeah, and I was like that for me. It was night time. I was literally on that XRP war thing. I remember we started around midnight, and I think we were cooking like until 7 in the morning, basically.
He was ready. Yeah, Joe's a real one.
He was printing them, man. Every minute a new one was coming out, and we were just going to town. It was very cool.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, he's great.
XRP. Woo! I remember I held that, but that's pretty much it from the experience. I never really talked to anyone.
And Cardano, that was complete fail, like waste of time, basically. Like at least on XRP, there was like bots and some kind of question mark influencers or whatever.
Yeah.
But Cardano is like dead horse. There's nothing. Nobody's replying. It is like not
Yeah,
consistent.
it's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
And it's crazy when I probably first came into X, I was probably those were some tokens that I were holding, and I never really checked to seeing that like people were it was actual real people, because this has been going on for years.
Yeah.
But the whole landscape has changed now for the better. But it's just crazy how many like new people that are coming into crypto are just they're getting what's it called on the dumb memes too. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you were cutting off for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, like some of the all the memes that people are getting rugged on. It's just damn. I would say you got to be pretty dumb to think you're gonna be like Cash Cat. What?
Yeah, there's literally every single day something new. It is like every single day there's something new.
Human beings want to gamble. They're dumb as dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna get worse. Like last time I saw my dad and he had the radio on, and then it was Spanish radio, but it was a commercial or an ad for Poly Market in Spanish. I was like, what? Damn, there. I can only imagine how many languages this is replaying in. They're gonna get everyone. People don't get tired of working hard for their hard-earned money just to throw it away within like
Yeah.
a couple seconds. Like people don't let people work 40 hours a week just to lose it in seconds. Damn.
Damn. Damn.
It feels I think I surpassed. I need to double check because I stopped posting it. I'm almost certain I did pass like the year of DCA. Feels good. Feels good to like keep that I kept with it. I thought I was not gonna keep up with it, but every day it's gonna be really cool in the future when people start I've seen someone do it in Bitcoin where someone just like it's a video and they're just scrolling and then just like showing like they just made purchases for like 7-8 years straight.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Crazy. That's yeah. It's,
Just the consistency.
yeah.
That's all that's really if you have the consistency, you're pretty much like you're halfway there. Do you think if too many simps, not a
Oh,
if you're a, if you're a simp, you don't have the consistency down?
how do you mean that flew above my head? Like what?
The what?
The simps consistency. How do you mean?
No, like if you're a simp, you don't have the consistency, like because it's like a mindset. Like if you tell someone, oh, you just like even if it was $1 or 69 cents, like if he's like, hey, just DCA this amount, he's
Uh-huh.
like, I think like you have to be somewhat fucking crazy just to have that discipline to fucking do it every fucking day. It's like younger folks don't have that discipline, or people in general.
You're talking about this saying, yeah?
Yeah, DCN.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I agree with you. That is nice, but I mean, one thing which you are not mentioning is also you need to have money to DCA every day too. It's not water, also.
True,
You
true.
know that is one of the things. Also, consistency is nice for sure. But yeah, yeah, consistency in the gym, consistency in everything. Yeah, but I still don't understand how simping is connected with DCAing. Explain me that part. What I'm talking about
I'm just
everything here.
I'll figure it.
Okay.
I'll line them up. Uh, how many volleyball practices do we feel that Murad's gonna do till the end of the summer?
I mean,
Hope so.
hope so. Yeah, the last one was the best one.
The last one was good.
Yeah, the last one was the best one, hands down.
Why? What made it best for you?
Uh, he was talking. That's it. Yeah, because he
Yeah.
was never talking on the other
Spa-
one. He would talk like 2 minutes, and then he would let other people talk. In this one, he talked like all the time. So I like that.
Yeah, I felt like maybe on the previous ones, sometimes maybe he didn't feel comfortable or like he didn't know when to like get into the conversation. Because I feel like someone who's not really in spaces, like almost doesn't want to be rude or doesn't feel like, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel I feel like he needs to insert himself sometimes. And then we got to stop having hype come in so late and just with the same thing. Ooh, I'm just waking up, you know, like what? And then he's like, catch the last 10 minutes of it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Hype just like, oh,
Yeah.
just waking up. What did I miss? What? I was like,
Missed everything, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's way too early. It started at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh
Caught,
shit.
yeah, I caught the last 30 minutes, but that was only because I was getting up to watch the soccer anyway.
So wait, when
Otherwise,
it's
no
usual,
way I can.
it's usual time at noon. It's at four for you.
I think 3:30
Oh
my time.
man.
Yeah.
No, that is like
And so it's like,
can be worse, basically.
yeah, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad time.
Yeah, for me
So
normal.
I just like listen to the replay.
Yeah, for me normal time. For me it's like 8 p.m.
Yeah. But yeah, they're good. They're cool.
Yeah, one more thing I wanted to add.
Yeah.
It was good because he was speaking, number one. And number two, which is the biggest part for me,
Uh-huh.
they didn't speak about Amsterdam and YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. Because
They've been speaking.
there is so much I can listen about Amsterdam and YouTube. Yeah. So,
Really?
Yeah. It was mostly about aeons and the culture and jokes and stuff. I like that because I can't fucking listen anymore about Amsterdam and stickers and coffee meetups.
Yeah, and you were there too.
Yeah, and
You
I
were
was
there
there.
for
Yeah,
Amsterdam.
and I was there. I don't want to hear about anymore about that and how YouTube videos should be made. I mean, me.
So,
I'm talking about me. I don't know about other people.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
me,
yeah.
it's like I don't want to hear anymore about fucking YouTube and Amsterdam and stickers.
So your Amsterdam honeymoon has worn off.
I mean, for me, it worn off for 5 days, but I know in real meetups, it is very nice, very cute, but let's everything
Back to business.
Everything starts from the internet because at some point people started forgetting that this is like everything is starting from internet. Without the internet and the culture, there is no meetups, no anything. So. Because at some point it was everything about meetings, coffee meetings, real life. This like guys, it's enough. Everybody forgot about memes, internet, and this is like a meme coin. Like, give me a break with fucking Amsterdam. Again, this is my opinion. But other people like different things. I'm talking about that. Like,
no, but it's good that it's good that you give your opinion and the way you give it out because I think it kind of gives people the confidence to give out their opinion too.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes, maybe I feel in the future Aeons might be a little timid by you, just like how some Aeons were a little intimidated by hype.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like, not saying that it's a good or bad thing. I'm just, because they're gonna look at your profile and be like, "Who the fuck's this? The big bad wolf?" Like, but I think it's good. I think it's like I think from the time that I've been here to and then seen hype, I kind of had that same like perspective. Like I was like, damn, this guy he's a dick. But then I was like, nah. But actually, like
for me mostly was when I first came in, and then I saw who is who. Basically, I was just, let's say, being polite. Like when people talk, or people who are here a long time, I just let people talk, and that's it. That is how I look like, in the real life or whatever. Respect kind of thing. I'm not. Cutting off people and stuff like this. So if somebody's talking, I'm not trying to interject myself, whatever. And I came like 10 days ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we should do a long space again. Maybe like during the next month or so, if possible. It'd be cool to tie it into the birthday, either kicking it off or during.
For me, basically, like I said, I was on Reddit and everything long time before and everything. But for me, when I came to X, for me, mine, I think basically first space, like proper one.
Yeah.
I mean, I was here and there in a few spaces, just a little bit. I heard when Hudish was speaking about it. Was just one of these random spaces. It was called Australian space or something like that. I don't remember. But the first big proper one was this 69 hours or something like that. That was you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one I listened like I think like non-stop because I was working like for 12 hours and stuff like that. So that one I was like, I didn't interact with people, but I was listening. And that is when Noname was one of the main dudes over there for a while. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the moment you found I'm home, baby.
Because you spoke on that a little bit as well, didn't you?
Which one?
Nano spoke on that one a little bit. It's 69 hours
No,
days.
no, I didn't speak
No,
about
he was just making memes.
You didn't?
He was making memes.
Oh, yeah. True. Yeah, I was like joking
I
about
know he was making the memes, but yeah. So when did you first speak then?
it was one of the first time I was speaking. It is one of these late times when I was at work, and it was basically you and like maybe two people.
Yeah, okay.
It
That makes
wasn't
sense.
like numbered or anything. It wasn't like this. It wasn't Autoheal transmission or whatever. It wasn't 69. So it was just random spaces where it was like you and maybe two other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably when Brayon was like making me do something.
Yeah. That is the time when he was non-stop on. Yeah. He was there. Basically, it was you and him, and I don't know who else, but you and him were most of the time. This during the nights after. For me, night, but for you,
Yeah.
morning. Yeah.
I think from the space to volleyball, which just happened, my favorite part was when Murad was still calling Aeons Eons.
Oh, the
And
dunking.
hype corrected him again.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll just, what did Hype say? Yeah, I'll just assume that you mean Aeon. He's like, yeah, and Murad just dunked on him. He's like, yeah, just assume that for the future forever. It's like full dunking.
It was scary dunk. Yeah. I was, I'm like, I will just imagine that you were saying Aeon all this time. And he said, yeah, assume, yeah, you just from now on, every time you just assume that.
Because Murad was like, he was coming out of his shell a little bit.
Yeah. It was enough.
He was talking lots. It was good.
I'm sure he gets nervous too.
Yeah. Can you imagine the pressure? You ever think about it?
Yeah.
Takes a crazy dude to be under that much pressure.
By the time, who knows how many volleyball practices they'll do, but by the last one, he's gonna be a seasoned pro.
100%. Got to get me the co-host for David Gottstein this week.
What kind of space is that?
I don't know. The guy said something about next week he's running a space about all the greatest memes.
Oh, okay.
And then I commented like, yo, thanks for asking me to co-host. And then all the Bronze Army rated it. End up getting quite a fair bit of like engagement. And then he just replied, lol. And then he followed me. Followed me back.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, that's interesting. I'm like, maybe he'll do it. Maybe that will be fun.
But anyway, I mean, what kind of best memes if he's just pushing his dog shit bull coin?
That's the point. He's pushing bullshit.
Yeah.
But if I go up and co-host, I'll just talk about SPX6900 and it'll have 1,000 listeners and it'll be gravy.
You know how they sometimes they host random. I've come across like random karaoke spaces. Maybe that should be a spot we hit up.
Yeah, I'll bet on that one.
Like other people's space.
What's karaoke space?
Like where you sing on the space?
Oh, wow.
Bears don't sing.
No, I just didn't heard.
Yeah,
I never heard about karaoke space, but yeah.
he sings.
What
He could get
what's your go-to song? Nano, what's your go-to song?
I don't have go-to song. I just changing the things around. For example, I have now. If I open my music library here, for example, now it's most of the things are Chemical Brothers and Prodigy and that kind of things. Yeah, currently, yeah. Chemical Brothers is like fucking great. It's always great.
Chemical Brothers sick.
Nah, that song SPX is going to the moon, bro. That's his favorite song.
Oh, yeah, that was this week favorite song for sure.
Got stuck in my fucking head all
It's
day.
so good. Juice, did you
Who-
hear the SPX
No.
song To the Moon?
No, I haven't heard that one. Who made it? Who made that one?
We don't know. We don't know who made it, but it was some kind of competition somewhere, I don't know, with Mike, the French guy, and some kind of karaoke competition or something. I don't know what it is. And the recording stayed, and then the hype posted the song on Telegram, and then I downloaded it, and then I put it in the video so I can have it on my timeline if I need it. So now you can see it on my profile. The bear is sitting on the rocket, and the song is called "To the Moon." Yeah.
Oh yeah. I did hear that. The one that's that animated. All right.
It's so good.
You should make that what you put on the jumbotron your PFP. So no, Name could be like, hey, why you wearing hypes?
Yeah,
That's
the
hypes.
idea. That's the idea.
Why are you wearing Hype's PFP, man?
What do you mean? There's a Sanrio that there's like 40 of them.
You're not the dead man.
It's them.
Why are you wearing Hype's hat, man?
That's it. That was so good. Wearing the hype's hat. He went to protect the hype
He had to protect Hype.
because the dude is wearing his digital hat.
That's why it's so good.
If anyone else wants to come chat, feel free. Just request. Isla, Jordan, Saucy, Ambro, Jezo, Wills. Chee! Ooh. I think his son's gonna be in the World Cup next time, right?
Yeah, that son will not gonna do anything.
he's a water boy.
He's Bronny James, bro.
Yeah, there hasn't been.
That kid didn't have Ronaldo's youth. Ronaldo struggled in life to become who he is. That kid already has silver spoon in the mouth, and that's it.
What's going on, Isla? Bro, AB?
What's up, guys?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You ready?
Listening,
Yeah.
listening to you. What's up? What you're talking to you?
You ready to do your takeover with Unk?
Yeah, likely. We're gonna discuss, I think, on this weekend.
Nice. Oh, is there going to be a call? Is that my understanding?
Yeah.
So
I guess we're planning.
Oh.
Yeah. Like not, but yeah. I mean, you're in the group.
Yeah. So I didn't know if it was going to be like a like a call. Damn. So we are going to hear Maddox's voice. Sheesh.
Maybe.
Or we're just going to hear Murad's voice, actually.
Who knows? I was talking to him once.
You spoke to him before?
Yeah, just once. But he's cool dude, for sure. He's legend.
Finally put the grow on. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I see Audacious is just posting a lot of not FUD, but just like that he won't put
Just hate.
the grow on. All right, then
Just
don't put
hate.
the grow on then. Don't.
They should just like to have his own separate idea.
Yeah,
To translate. But no, I mean, I love him for sure.
yeah. But
It's I think it's good to have some guys in a position and like with some strong opinion.
100%.
It's bullish.
Yeah,
And I think his points are valid. So I agree like with most of them. Or yeah, so
I think because when I first read his first book, I was like, oh man, everything kind of clicked. But now looking back, I was like, how could you talk about SPX without mentioning Project Aeon though? It's kind of hard to like not talk about them both because they really are, I think they complement each other.
yeah, I think it's true. But I think SPX is much larger after all.
For sure, yeah.
Project Aeon, and I think Project Aeon is just one of core, like kind of aesthetic core of the community, and like one of origin. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting how it will play out going further, like when there are much more participants than Aeon's goal that kind of that we do have. Yeah, but probably people will use Mike's tool and other. But yeah, I think goals are here to stay for many years.
For sure. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. They're definitely not going. I mean, it's great that we have that Aeon builder.
Yeah, it's definitely also kind of some unique thing, and also much more mimetic. Also, yeah, like if we don't have something like this, we would be like something like XRP army or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't want this.
No, it's good that we have it. I feel like sometimes people say that it takes away from SPX, but I don't think it takes away. I think it kind of adds to it. It makes the whole story, gives it, an opportunity for everyone to add more to the story too.
Mm-hmm.
Juice. It's like saying Pokemon cards take away from Pokemon.
No, not at all. It
doesn't.
No.
It just doesn't. It just adds more value.
Yeah. I mean, but this is better than Pokemon cards though.
Yeah, I agree. It's way better.
There's going to be so many different types of products that come out, like SPX Steam and stuff in the future. I think then it becomes. I remember there's that one company on a box fund. Have you seen those? That I don't really. I'm not really keen for. He's like turn in your coins to get like a little toy. I don't think that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that kind of extraction.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. So what about you, the Juice? Like you playing some activation?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm gonna reach out to Mike, who was on Chad's podcast, because I saw he's in Los Angeles. So I'm gonna see if we could set. I'm gonna reach out and see what we could do. Something maybe August.
Yeah.
Yeah, even it could be. I mean, maybe not coffee, but just a hang. Just a hang.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure,
nothing crazy. It doesn't have to be expensive. It could be over a beer or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think LA is too big of a place to not, be meeting up with Aeons. for any activity.
Yeah, totally.
But once we do one, or I was even thinking just doing a barbecue at a park. I think that'd be cool, simple.
Yep.
Whatever makes people feel like this is, just like bring some normalities to it, so people don't feel like intimidated. Yeah, because once you mention just the word crypto, people, they just feel like, oh, I don't know what any of that is. So like I've been giving out those those free SPX that I got from the conference. And then it's just people just once I show them, like, and then they download Phantom, it's just a little, it just doesn't click all the time, even though they are getting something free. Yeah. But I think I saw, like, maybe I need to have like a small page that's laminated, because I think I saw an Aeon, I think it was Lady T or someone, like she had like a laminated page with like QR codes and everything, like just a little flyer that has all the information.
Right.
So
yeah, I think you have a couple of versions of those.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll need to need to check the like some website or I think we have kind of collection somewhere, but I don't remember. We can ask. Yeah, I think Mike also was working on that. But you need to talk to people.
All the YouTube videos that have been helping, so that's cool that we have so many different types. Every time I see like any YouTube video, I try to always forward it to like close friends. They don't reply, but I know they get it. At this point, I'm almost like a year and a half talking to everyone I know about it. So like when they see me, they know I'm not going to be talking about anything else. And then I don't even scratch the surface of like Project Aeon to them and anything. It's not like I'm not even going there with them.
All right.
But it's just an interesting time, I guess, just to be in America and all this shit going on. People aren't really, as much as people are online, people don't really care about what is happening online. They just want to distract themselves and just be a robot. Just look on TikTok and just doom scroll. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
And like every single age demographic is like going through that.
Yeah, I think there are now kind of two extremes. Like another extreme, or like maybe majority want to doom scroll, and the other like who could escape it and really tired already from online stuff.
Yeah,
they just want to have like more proper IRL and properly talk to people, to real people.
Yeah. So I feel like definitely, and I think I've been trying to spend less time online and try to like just connect with people offline, but it's even hard to meet up with people. Everyone's just so busy trying to make ends meet and everything. So, I mean, a lot more people are struggling every day. Life is definitely life is expensive, but it's like every year, everything just seems to keep going up.
In your area, even harder.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, compared to like everywhere else.
Yeah,
it's outrageous what I mean, more and more, I definitely don't see myself living in this state just because of how expensive it's getting. But every time I go elsewhere, I kind of understand why people are here, because of the weather. So, I mean, when I went to South Carolina, holy crap, it was humid. It's it's definitely not LA.
It's still, I mean, it's for me quite good over here. I mean, in Austin as well.
Yeah,
I know, kind of it's hotter than. I mean, in LA also quite hot, like during summer.
Yeah,
right. So, it's not that different. Not that different, like in terms of weather.
In Austin, do you get a lot of rain? Because I have family in Dallas, and it always seems like it's flooding.
No. I mean, not in Austin. Probably in Dallas, Houston. Yeah, it's a bit more, but yeah, not much.
So it's that extreme between Austin, Dallas, and Houston.
I think yeah, there is. Yeah, it's just like 3 hours drive, but
The weather changes.
it's really different.
Man.
So Houston, much closer to ocean, to water, ocean, like much more humid. And somehow it's also, so both areas much more affected to storms and so on.
Yeah, I mean, it just feels like it's summer year round now, and over here. So I'm not really big on the heat. I actually like the cold weather.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah. How are you liking your SPX journey? You've been here for a while.
It's amazing, man, for sure. Like what it would be, almost 2 years soon, right? Yeah, this September or whatever. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's 2 years for me in October.
For you.
For me.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, but I don't think I'm gonna count that because I didn't try to get involved until
Sure.
Yeah, later on. But it's definitely cool to see how much has grown, how much has changed, and constantly is changing and changing for the better.
Yeah, for sure. No, I mean it's becoming kind of much more rich, I would say, and much more various characters joining from various places, cultures.
Yeah,
adding like something unique.
Yes, that's the best part of it. Like when someone from whatever part of the world comes in and just kind of they fit in. Yeah, we might have our indifferences, but I think like that should just be overlooked because I feel like that stops from why we're here.
Yeah,
the big picture thing.
Yeah, and I mean it's really amazing how so I know it, like Ninolit mentioned, so that meetups are maybe not such important or like less important. I think actually both directions. So I'm definitely don't mean that meetups more important than online, but I think both directions like equally important.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it's just when you meeting IRL,
it's special.
It's adding much more value compared to like what you had before.
Yeah.
And I think for most Aeons who met other Aeons in real life, so they would go much harder after they met.
Yeah.
So it's kind of some additional clicking going on and like some extra activation.
For sure. I feel like I've been online so much that now I'm ready just to do whatever offline.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's cool. Like I mean, there's a lot of cool Aeons that I've met, and some that I got to meet in person already, and some that I can't wait to meet.
Yeah.
But that anticipation just it makes it all worth it.
Sure. Yeah, totally.
Will you be going to Miami this year?
Oh, we'll see. I actually don't know any details yet. I mean, are they planning it or still?
I'm not sure.
Who is doing this?
I'm not sure. Oh, is Jesse still in charge or?
I don't know, man. I just yesterday I checked like when Jesse was active last time, so I think he got like pissed off or on the
he's around. I think I see him comment on things.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. So I think as early as today.
All right. Okay.
So he's around. He's around.
No, I mean I guess like he and Hype and like Anchor, like all of them kind of involved somehow into this but I don't have like any details. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like nobody reached out to me about this, so yeah. I mean, I'm just focusing on other stuff for now.
Yeah, that's all you could do. I feel like, yeah, there's too much drama sometimes that, yeah.
And it's also like for me, it's already kind of accomplished thing. So I mean, it was like really interesting for me, like to do the first time, like with our like first conference in Miami. But for now, it's like want to be. I mean, it still is definitely like super important and everything. But for me, it's much interesting to try something new nobody tried before.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think if anyone, like if the Miami conference happens, it's more for like maybe if you haven't already attended one, and I'm sure like whoever wants to keep their streaks. I know like there's I think there's 3 Aeons.
Yeah.
It would be Jesse, Chad, and Grill Ape.
Yeah, for sure. But no, yeah, I would be happy to join, and I can like organize or like help to run something there if there is a need, or yeah, at least just join. If I have like time, money for this, we'll see how it goes. But yeah.
Now that I've been in this community for as long as I have, I truly feel that we are not as big as we think. I think we are maybe between 1,000 and 3,000 people.
Or it's like depends on you, like what you're counting, like what you're considering. If we're talking about like super active ions, it's
less than 500.
Well, yeah, all right, yeah, and yeah, like more or less involved around couple K ions. Yeah, under 5K, I think you're right. Yeah, but we need to understand that like majority, like even not on X.
Yeah.
Or just like just read time to time, or like check some posts or something, right? So I think like quite a lot of normies also bought once and just forgot about it as well.
Yeah, there's a percentage like that.
Yeah. But I mean, so because we're like estimating the amount of like holders.
Yeah, I think it was like over 225,000. But
this is I mean,
when you mean holders, you're talking about wallets, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
250 it would be the wallets, but about holders, I think like it's around 150K. Yeah. Like in holders you can see unique wallets, unique wallets, right? So basically the holders. So you can get some estimate of like how many unique holders are there.
$125. Nice. What's up, Maxi?
Hey, what's up?
What are you up to? What are you looking at? What data?
I just had some Chinese food, and now I am working on quoting deals for work.
Chinese food. What's your go-to? What's the order?
I like sesame chicken. I was just telling Hoosh about that earlier. Like sesame chicken and some soup and some like fried wontons.
Nice.
Let's see. That you sold for SPX on ETH, it's 50K holders.
50K holders?
Unique wallets like around 142. So yeah, maybe like around 70K in total, 70, 80K. So we can look at.
I feel like since I've been in crypto or using crypto and to today, I feel like so much has changed since I started using any of this stuff. Maybe. So it's like, I feel like I need to do a crash course again on like what's new, but like just what has updated. Cause I do use it. I use so many different platforms, but it's like, it's always good to get a refresher on everything that's changing.
Yeah. But for if you open the base actually chain, it's crazy. It's showing like 140,000, right?
I'm familiar with base. I felt like before SPX got on the Coinbase, that's where I was pretty much getting SPX through the base chain.
Yeah. But so for base, as I remember, there are a lot of wallets with like super small amount, like under $1 or something. Probably like need to realize like what we count as a holder. At least like $10 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's because I remember when I was on base, there was this gap where you could rip. It was like you would rip trading cards, but it's not trading cards. It would you would rip coins, and then one time I did get SPX, but it was like a fraction of one. So I'm sure who knows how many times that happened to how many different holders.
Yeah, we were the first to bridge the base, so we dusted a fuck ton of wallets as like our announcement that we were bridging from ETH. So that's why there's so many. But again, like centralized exchanges, holder scan isn't going to give you intel in terms of like how many individuals are actively holding. It'll give you like a percentage of like 3% or whatever it may be is on Coinbase wallets, but it doesn't actually give you insight and like there's 100 people, 200 people, 1,000 people, whatnot. So
I see.
So I post SPX on the stock twits board for it every single day. I do a daily bull post over there. And I feel like it's a good site to kind of gauge like normie attention on coins, because it's mostly like investors and stock traders, like TradFi people and like Robinhood users and those sorts of people. It's not like a lot of crypto people on there, I feel like. And I get very, very minimal engagement on any of my SPX posts. Like a lot of times I don't even get like likes on the daily posts. So I feel like it says a couple of things. One, I think we're super early. Like I don't think that like the average person is remotely even aware of like meme coins in general, let alone SPX. And two, I had a point I was gonna make, but I forgot what it was. I just think we're super early.
It's just a cycle. The current narrative. Really, like nobody cares now about crypto. And like as soon as probably like Clarity approved and like there are a lot of hype and likely some first crazy round.
Yeah.
So that's how like we'll get like attention,
Yeah.
and it would be like really at once. So
I was gonna say I think there's maybe like 10,000 people in the entire world out of 8 billion who actually understand meme coins, and I think you have. I don't think there's 100,000 SPX holders. Like I don't believe that. I think there's maybe like, I think Juice is kind of spot on. Actually, I think 3,000 is probably around what the number is of like actual real life humans who hold, more than like a marginal amount, like more than like a few dollars worth. That being said, I think that's like 3,000 people out of the 10,000 who actually like believe in the meme coin bull thesis. So it's like a big chunk of people who actually see memes as an investable asset class and not just like some casino gambling device that is just gonna like make you some money really quickly, and then like you basically you dip out and you cheat and you never come back. So yeah, I think in terms of like the people who are actually going to hold memes as an investment, you have a huge number of them in SPX, and like way more than any other coin by far. And when the liquidity does come to the space, it's kind of like we're waiting on the Clarity Act to unlock it. We waited like almost a year now. I'm optimistic that it's going to pass, but still we're kind of in a wait and see with the Democrats. But if it does pass and the liquidity comes to crypto, and we're talking about like trillions of dollars, SPX is that number one position meme where it's really going to be the benefit of that, and that's why I think it's like the only coin that has a realistic chance of hitting $1 trillion.
I think it's gonna pass. I mean, before midterms,
For clarity? Or what?
it's possibly, yeah. Because I feel like Trump's gonna need a really big win
I almost sure
to like.
for August. It's like this week's. Yeah, and I mean, it makes perfect sense for them like to suppress price this low, definitely, because they want like to buy before majority, and so
Yeah,
it will be just something like really unexpected for majority, and again like really nobody cares yet.
I think it's going to pass in the next 2 weeks. I know it's a crazy like short time frame, but then
Yeah, I also think so. I also think so.
Yeah, it looks like they actually will.
Yeah, and they even like it can do the thing like they would be telling like it will pass like maybe end of like I don't know like early August, and in reality it will pass maybe like next week for instance. So even like earlier than majority expects.
when it passes, do we just expect a bunch of liquidity to flood in from like banks or like?
So the Genius Act goes live as of the start of 2027, and that's the legislation that allows banks to issue stable coins, and that's like the gasoline on the fire.
Mm-hmm.
I agree that it's going to pass. It has to pass before the Senate recess deadline, or we're kind of screwed, which is August 8th or August 7th.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, we have like a 2.5 week window. We're at a really, really compressed time frame, especially compared to like waiting through this drawdown since last October, where we've been like chilling for a very, very long time. We're talking like extremely tight time frames now. But assuming that it does pass, it's the green flag for institutional money, hedge funds, banks, whoever, to start dipping their toes in. I don't think it's going to happen all at once. I think we could see an initial really quick spike up to like 100K and then a sell off maybe in September. And then you're going to have election uncertainty and you're going to have all sorts of stuff. But that'll get through. We'll get past that. I think by the time you're starting to get into December, January, when Genius Act unlocks the ability of banks to pump liquidity into stables, which is their roundabout way of pumping liquidity into treasuries, which is the whole point of the crypto pump in the first place from an institutional perspective, and from like a geopolitical perspective as well. That's the time when like shit is going to hit the fan in a very good way, and that's when stuff's really going to go crazy. But you don't want to position, you don't want to be positioned like getting ready in December. Like now is the time to be positioned. First, you have the uncertainty of the Clarity Act, which is really helping to suppress price. And then two, you don't have the Genius Act going live yet. But I think they did this intentionally. You could go back and you look at like all the shorting and selling that happened on Binance, and Trump had pardoned CZ like right before the liquidation event. Like it's not that hard to figure out that this was intentional for institutional accumulation. It happened on a very institutionally typical time frame, where it was like super frustrating for retail, for maybe not for like Aons, because Aons are like hardcore badasses you can hold on super long time frames, but like everyone else on CT is just like bearish. And even some Aons are still bearish. I think a lot of people think the bottom will be in October, but if the Clarity Act passes in the next 2.5 weeks, like it's like a green light, and we're gonna see a good short term move, and then I think first half of 27 is like euphoria phase.
Yeah, Christmas time likely also should be like super hot, right?
I agree. Yeah, it's typically it. Like the whole like fall through spring is typically when you see institutional money come into equities, and I think all markets will be very, very hot. But crypto is the one that's like been the lagging market, and it's gonna outperform everything. And then you have the short squeeze that will happen in SPX, and it's like for tokens where you can actually invest in size, like there's going to be very, very few things that are going to beat SPX, and it's going to be beautiful to see.
Sure. And so then if Clarity passes like the first wave, like first parabolas, maybe August, September, and then like the main next and like early next year, right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty spot on. I don't know exactly how high we'll go in August, September, but it might be frustrating to some people if we still are like kind of churning and chopping for a while, but if we start to see upward movement, August, September, it's going to carry over into 2027 in a big way.
And so for like how long do you expect this like to last? And alt season, let's say, if we can call it yet, like 6 months in total, or maybe more.
Let's assume that clarity passes early August. I think you're looking at about somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 12 months in terms of like alt season number one. There's going to be something that's going to happen in 2027. I don't know what it is, but this is just the way the markets work. It's like they will literally pull a war out of their asses to crash stuff. So if you guys have been paying attention with like Iran and all this stuff, it gets very like psyopy, and I just don't think we're going to see a straight line up to like 400K BTC, but I think that's where we're ultimately headed. So I think we're going to see like an initial 8-month bull run, a pullback, another like 8 to 12-month run, another pullback, and then maybe one little one at the end of Trump's term. And I think Trump's term is going to be the main like factor here. That's going to where the most of this run is going to happen. I'm not saying that there can't be some outside of it, but that's where the least amount of uncertainty is in terms of like political support for the crypto market, which is absolutely paramount, which is what's created the conditions for BTC to like be bottoming at 60K, which is ridiculous to think about if you were here in like 2020 or before. It's like 60K is the bottom. Like that's crazy. And I know it's been like super bearish for a while, but like that's ridiculously bullish that BTC can be bottoming at these kinds of levels where they were the top in the past. So I think 200K in the neighborhood is the first run. The second run is the really, really crazy shit. That's towards the end of Trump's term going into 2028. I think that's like the 400K run. And that's like the time frame that Aeons are like the most perfect community for, because they're actually going to hold. And that's where you get to like the trillions potentially.
Yeah, because nothing else left, and right? So they would be like short runners, but they're like almost won't be in anything like SPX.
Exactly. There's gonna be all of these like random animal coins, random whatever coins. They're gonna run. There's gonna be some really, really good ones. But in terms of like multi-wave like persistence, SPX is the winner. It's like there is nothing else that like compares to it. And that's
so they like would be like Hyperliquid, SPX, maybe a couple of other strong, like super strong projects, and probably that's it.
Everyone's all like bullish on Hyperliquid. I don't even like care, honestly. I'm just like, like BTC, ETH, Sol. I like those three as majors.
For sure.
I like SPX. Obviously, I have another token I'm passionate about, and I have to talk about it in the space. In terms of like long-term stuff, there just isn't a lot of it. And like you have like the number one long-term meme coin in SPX. Like if you don't want to fuck with anything else, you don't have to. You can just like ride and bagwork SPX for years on end, and like that's all you need to do to benefit from the super cycle. And it's honestly, you're gonna outperform like 99% of people anyway. So it's kind of a waste of time to go into much of anything else unless you're like extremely convicted.
But like Pepe and Doge, for instance, also can do quite well. I mean,
those are $100 billion coins, in my opinion. But they're already really high market caps. It's like a 10x for a Doge and like a 100x for a Pepe. SPX is 1,000x at least, like probably more than that. So that's why, like, you know, when I said like if you're going to invest in size in a meme, it's really hard to beat SPX. Like you don't beat the index, right? It's going to be like a self-fulfilling prophecy, basically.
Yeah. How really considering all the previous series projects, including Bitcoin, those who are kind of seeds of what is possible to do. and like what's going to happen with SPX. So kind of preparation for SPX thing.
Was there a question there, or you're just making a statement?
No, it's just some thoughts.
Yeah, I think Bitcoin is like the first it's like the first fractal, right? And SPX is like, you know, that like infinite spiraling fractal image. Like SPX is literally like the next like subfractal down the chain in terms of pure belief assets. I know Ethereum and Sol are like, they did their thing. They're kind of more of like the utility plays in crypto for me. They're actual like blockchains with utility. I mean, you could argue Sol, but Sol has like a lot of potential. It's like a really fast Ethereum, a really cheap Ethereum. It's been around for multiple cycles, so I don't see it going away. I don't think it's like good to FUD Sol. But you know, the more I engage with like the degenerates in like other group chats and stuff, the more it makes you appreciate Aeons and SPX, because like they don't get distracted, and these other people are just dopamine addicts, and they get distracted like by anything that moves. And yeah, it's like fun to mess around with other stuff, but if you want to have like $1 trillion coin, like an actual to like actually change the world, you need people who are hardcore focused, and that's what SPX is.
No, the people definitely there, and the secret sauce here, kind of good attract good, certainly.
100%.
And this makes definitely so essentially something like for me like combination of best features of Bitcoin and Doge, for instance, and GME in one project.
Honestly, it's way better than all three of them in a way, because it's not inflationary. And if you look at Bitcoin does have a fixed supply schedule, but it's inflationary. I think it's done that way for psychological reasons, to transition people away from fiat, which they're used to inflation, and people actually defend inflation as a good thing in the normie sphere, which is really fucking bizarre, because it's like your purchasing power is being stolen from you per year. But Bitcoin serves as like a good transitionary vehicle for like at a very high level. Doge is inflationary, and then GME is inflationary in that there's no like, I guess there may be a limit to how many shares they can issue, but they can probably issue so many that it's still an inflationary vehicle, and you're trusting the management of a company who I actually am very confident in Ryan Cohen. Yeah. I think he's a base badass, but you're still trusting the management and to not dilute you. And there's none of that on chain. It's just immutable. The supply is fixed. It's not complicated in any way. There's just the number of coins with SPX is what it is, and basically you're operating with a constant product function with this market maker who runs the liquidity pools for SPX, where that if there's any kind of like significant increase in demand, it's a hyperbolic equation. It's exponential growth in terms of price, because there's a fixed product of the supply of ETH and SPX liquidity pool that has to be a constant. And as the SPX tokens are taken out, price goes parabolic very, very quickly. And that's why having the like focused strong holder culture, that maxi culture where that doesn't get distracted easily, is really important, because that hyperbolic growth is only possible when everybody holds the token.
Yeah, that's sick. And this is probably one of the main reasons like of that supply squeeze graph that like Medback prepared, right? So that, which is essentially faster squeeze compared to both Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Faster squeeze in the most perfect, pristine investing vehicle which has ever existed in the history of investing. Like there's nothing else that, and it's true for all meme coins, right? They're all like that, but it's like the question at the end of the day is which one? It's always been the question. It's like, I've always known the vehicle has been solid, but it's like, which one? You have to have just this really, really strong community who all diamond hands the thing. And on the ETH side, like that's SPX,
Yeah.
no doubt. Like there's not a doubt in my mind.
And like if Doge, Shibu like being dog coins, Pepe like being frog coins, or like multi-cycle coins, so there is no any question like or no any concern for SPX. Definitely like being much stronger regarding everything to be a multi-cycle coin.
I don't think anything memetically even compares to SPX. Just like the idea of having like a crypto stock market that's making fun of the traditional system is so powerful memetically. Like dogs, frogs, like whatever. Unless you have like, you have to be just like different than anything else. It has to be like truly unique. Just this like incredibly powerful memetic showing point, and like the number of cases you can create that fit that bill, there's maybe like 2 or 3 in the whole market that can like actually create something like that, maybe. Yeah, it's hard to argue. It's a great meme.
Totally. Yeah. So just yesterday, I think was the news about 500 making a crypto index. I think like they did 10 coins or something, like included there, not including BTC.
Are you talking about that new like the ETF for the 500 or whatever? That
No, I think it's not that. Let me check real quick.
I know there was they put something together that was like a crypto like ETF or something that was like not including Bitcoin, which is really stupid.
Yeah. So S&P just launched its first ever crypto index, and Bitcoin isn't indeed.
Yeah, that's
index holds 18 token led by ETH, BNB, Sol, Hyperliquid, and so on. Yeah. So is it like ETF then?
it's just like 10. It's 10 random coins like ETH, BNB, Sol, and some other stuff.
Yeah, 18, I think. Yeah.
18. Okay. BNB is like who cares? I've never been a
Like Link,
finance
H-bar.
guy. H-bar.
H-bar.
I held H bar when I first. That was one of the utility coins I was holding before I found SPX. I held it for like 2 years.
Nice. Like anybody who was in like crypto at 2021 was holding that kind of stuff for sure.
That and Algorand.
Yeah.
But once things start picking up, make sure you take off your coins off exchanges because they're gonna try to find some ways. Oh, if you're holding SPX, we're gonna give you 10%, 6% just for holding it with us. It's not worth it. Get it off.
That's such a good point. Like, don't ever invest it in some DeFi protocol or something like that.
Whatsoever.
You're talking to a Luna guy here who got rugged on Luna, so yeah.
I got rugged on Celsius.
Oh damn.
So that was a learning experience for me. I ended up losing. Well, at that time, that was all the crypto that I owned because I was still new to all this stuff. And then when they finally paid everyone out, it was like almost like 15% of what was your original holdings. Like I was like, what the hell is this? Yep. That's a lesson not everyone needs to learn. So make sure you keep be careful where you put your coins in, and if they're going to be anywhere, they should be in cold storage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll definitely need also to remind people constantly.
Yeah.
Why it's important.
Yeah, no matter it doesn't it sounds like it gets old and like it sounds like, oh, you keep saying the same thing, but no, when you start seeing number go up, and then you wonder like, oh wait, what's going on? And then you're freaking out, you're panicking. It's not worth it. All the little steps you could be like practicing now is when you should be focusing right now.
Yeah.
There's 12
Damn.
people in the space right now, and when there's 1,200 at the peak of the bull market or whatever it's going to be, like literally like 1,100 of those people aren't going to know anything about cold storage or DeFi or ever have experienced like a rug. And that's when like it's boring to say now, but all these fundamentals are going to be really important to tell those kinds of people because they're going to experience a lot of scammers, and unfortunately, like a lot of them are gonna learn the hard lessons that me and Juice had to learn in the last cycle, and that's how you like grow and become a good investor. Is you, in crypto, especially, I think like you have to go through that, and hopefully, a lot of people who are new don't, but unfortunately, they're gonna click a bad link or something, and they're gonna get drained, and they're gonna learn the hard way.
I've done that one too. That's
Yeah, it happens.
What up, fellas?
what's up, Bunk?
What's up, man?
Yo, Crypto Maxi, when we get halfway through this bull market and SPX is at 150 billion, you gonna take that little fucking bandana off or what?
RKC for life.
RKC is gonna be at like $1.1 million market cap, and you're gonna be holding strong, bro. We'll see.
I think I actually might make $1 billion on it. Not gonna lie, we'll see.
Hey, buddy.
If you make $1 billion, you better buy a golf course, bro. I'll fucking manage that shit.
Oh, bro, I'll be fucking mowing your greens every morning, dog. Fucking.
He's like, how do you want these? Like the Masters? I got you, bro. I'll fucking
I'll be buying like
Uncle be calling you sir.
yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm old school, bro. You pay me enough, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll call you sir to the day I die.
I'm not that old.
Hell yeah.
Come on now. I'm not an unk like Keith Gill. He's the unk here, not me. I'm still in my 30s. We're good.
Bro, I can't wait till I've been in this shit for like 2 more cycles and I'm gonna be like 50 fucking years old and I'm gonna be like, listen here, you little fucking whippersnappers. I've been in this fucking shit for fucking ages. Can't wait. It's gonna be a good time.
You'll be the sage living on the SPX ranch.
Yeah, we should have an island by then for this to really have its full effect.
I like it.
If I become a billionaire, maybe I will buy the SPX island for you. We'll see. It's probably pretty expensive, right? I've never been island shopping before.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, I mean, honestly, if you look at, and I don't even know the numbers, but I think like Kushner, that fucking guy that's buying that island that's pissing off all the people in some other country, dude, I think that whole fucking island was less than $1 billion. And that's like, I'm talking like, that's like a damn near like fucking Hawaiian sized island, you know? Like, I think you can get fucking like a decent island for like a few $1 million.
I'll definitely get you the ranch. You're gonna have to present like a very good like PowerPoint on how it's gonna be managed and run. You're gonna have to convince me, but I will strongly consider buying the ranch for you.
A Billy? God.
Oh my God, guys, you're telling me the Bronze Army is in a 1-call close situation for us getting the fucking ranch from Maxi? Boys, I won't let you down. I've been waiting my whole life for this.
We're sure he doesn't have the bandana a little too tight?
Hey, I don't give a fuck, bro. hey, homeboy fucking makes $1 billion and gives us a ranch. I'm gonna wear a fucking red bandana in real life, dude, every fucking day until I die.
He's gonna be making you wear his PFP.
Or in Kitty.
Nah, bro, you know what? I don't give a fuck. You know why maybe I have like no loyalty to like any KOLs in this space is because no one's ever told me shit. And I'm like, all right, bet. And I've made like $1 billion fucking dollars. Like I'm telling you, dude, well, some of these guys that come in and pitch these coins, it's like I remember and I'm gonna remember. That's the thing. So it's like there's a bunch of people gonna make or break themselves, dude. But I'll be the first to be like, nah, bro, fucking Crypto Maxi was on that shit from day one, sucker. I fucking remember him in the spaces talking about it.
Yeah. If anyone else wants to come chat, Name, I see you there. And who's it? Grim? Oh shit, he disappeared. God damn. how we get new Aeons to come participate? We need to get new Aeons.
Yeah, bro, I was actually kind of surprised. It's like, I
Yeah.
feel like some of these spaces, like Sprotos or Apu will throw a space and they'll have like 40 fucking people in there.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Are we just not interesting enough?
I mean, volleyball practice gets a good turnout for sure.
I think we have much more space than them now.
Mm-hmm.
We have more spaces than anyone, mate.
We're just diluting for sure.
Yeah.
You guys running daily something. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just doing this weekly now, but yeah, it is pretty much every day now.
Yeah. And I mean, let's add also like all YouTubes and like everything. And like streams, SPX
Yeah.
daily
But-
entertainment.
But when we got in here, none of this even existed. So like it was not this busy.
You build the infrastructure now, and then later it will be worth it.
No, for sure. For sure. We do this even if we stick with it for another 18 months, bro, there's going to be so many people using all these rails.
It's
you
gonna be
imagine?
so good too. Like you're gonna have these different groups of people like these normies who come in. They're gonna tune into a different space each night, and it's like a different group of people who are talking in it. It's not gonna be like the same thing over and over and over, and that's gonna be really really powerful.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine when there's 1,000 people that get to listen to Dill. How good's that going to be?
I'm more so thinking about, instead of hearing about RKC once a week, I get to hear about 4,000 shitters a night.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to be like hardcore with the rules and just like just gatekeeping the stage because people are gonna always want to shill shit, right? Aeons will be on point with that though.
You know what's funny? I think that's something we do really well. Because, like, to be honest with you, I kind of view SPX as like a separate entity. You know, because it's like, dude, I like gambling. I like sports betting. I like all that shit, you know? But it's like, for me, it's like SPX is my fucking savings account and like my safe haven. Where it's like, I'm not ever going to be like, oh, I will never post on the timeline with my bullshit because I lose 95 fucking % of my bets, you know? But yeah, dude, I think SPX does a great job of fucking, of sitting people down pretty quick on these spaces.
Yeah. We're going to have bigger crash outs.
Oh, we're gonna have some fucking epic ones for sure. I see our pit bull hanging out down there, dude. He's getting warmed up, bro. The fucking sun's not down yet in Hawaii.
Yeah, Naname, feel free to come up, bro.
Naname just cracked open the bottle of Jack, dude. He's not ready yet. You know, we're gonna get the nerves shot first. Oh my god, dude! My daughter eats like a fucking man, right? And I'm sitting up here, bro, and I'm like, all right, babe, you know, like we're doing this. And I'm like just watching my money go down and down and down. I'm like, oh fuck. And we're at the store tonight, and she's like, I'm like, well, what do you want to eat tonight, babe? And she goes, you know what I really like? I like ramen noodles. And I'm like, oh my god, that's music to my ears, dude. That's the cheapest meal I've ever taken a woman out to, dude. My baby. Like here, 50 cents, say less.
She's got your blood. Good thing she didn't say oysters.
Bro, I will never fucking forget this as long as I live, dude. And I'm dead serious. If I go to Miami, which I'm planning on going, you'll see this girl because she lives in Miami, and I'll just bring her to the event with me. But the first time I ever met her, I was in downtown, and she was this just bougie bitch. But I was up in the game too, you know, so I was able to kind of play along. And she's like, let's go to this fucking oyster bar, and I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. And I hate oysters. Like, I will not fucking eat oysters, dude. And but this bro, and I show up, dude, and she's bad, dude. I mean, bad, dude. I'm like, oh. And she orders these fucking blueberry oysters, dude. And she would not let me off the hook. She's like, you have to try one. I'm like, you know, I don't like oysters. You have to. I'm like, motherfucker, dude. So I fucking swallowed this blueberry oyster in what I would imagine would be the equivalent of swallowing something just fucking horrid, dude. And that was the first and last oyster I ever fucking ate, bro. But she's still around 4 or 5 years later, so I guess it was worth it.
I would never think you of not being an oyster guy.
Nah, bro. I was like 5 years old, dude. My dad and his brothers and my grandpa all went out to this fucking oyster bar. And my grandpa just slapped one out and threw like Tabasco and a bunch of shit on it and just made me eat it. And it just was like fucking my little traumatic food experience as a kid, dude. And I just never got over it. I just don't like shit in that consistency, like octopus. I just don't like shit like that. I don't know. Feels like I'm fucking swishing a load in my mouth.
No lewd, no lewd, no lewd. I agree. Oysters are filth.
Really? Damn. I like them.
I eat almost everything from the sea as well, but those and mussels can get fucked.
Oh,
They're
I love.
disgusting. Nah, man.
I love mussels.
Mussels in pasta? Fuck off. Yeah.
A little bit of lemon, some chili. Jeez, this bomb, bro.
Just do you do micheladas?
Not too much, but I do. I'll drink it occasionally.
Bro, out in like down in the fucking Gulf towns, bro, they do those micheladas with the fucking oyster in them. Have you had those?
No, I've never tried that. What the hell?
Oh, bro. Again, bro, I'll never touch one, dude, but I'll never forget my uncles and my dad just slamming them fucking things, dude. It's like having a worm in a tequila bottle, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I love I love seafood. Seafood's bomb. What's up, Nanami? Butter.
Or I just cracked a bottle of fucking crack cocaine. No, I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol, Unc. I just drink beer. But anyways, how's everybody doing?
Wait, can you run that back real quick? I mean, I think this is for, let's flag this sentence for future clips.
It's because Nanolit, you know, I love you, Nanolit, but like you can't do false accusations. So it was a funny joke. It was an inside joke. Like he said I was a crack smoker. I was like, bro, I never done cocaine in my life, bro. Are you fucking crazy? But no, I don't drink alcohol, bro. I drink fucking beer, IPA, bro. Space Dust.
I don't drink alcohol. I just fucking hammer 8% IPAs all fucking night.
Yeah, fucking way cleaner. Well, I mean, I don't get me wrong. If you got a bottle of some Bombay, we'll do some gin and tonic, easy. You know what I mean? But like, bro, I don't fucking. I'm not that crazy. Like, half the time I'm running shit on timelines. It's like that's just me, bro. I'm just fucking crazy in the head already. But like, other than that, get off my subject. But like, I want to give appreciation to Juice because he's at 45. He's got like about 24 more to go to 69 transmission, bro. That's gonna be a legend one.
Thanks, bro. I was out for a second. I was like 45. What's he talking about?
I ain't drink 45 before zigzags. That's how we roll. No.
Yeah, I feel like after 65, I'm gonna have to change it into a different format. Like, if in order for it to keep staying fresh, I need to pick a number, and then we're gonna have to change the format after that.
No, once you hit 69, we're gonna have a great party again, you know, and then do what you want. Like that's gonna be a sick one, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know, I
Whenever.
I honor everyone here. Crypto Maxi, you fucking always give great words. Dill, you're a fucking legend. You know, Hoodish, I love you no matter what. Unc, you had to fucking kick open the door and say, "What you doing, no name?" So yeah, I had to jump up because you know me, I can't hold back sometimes. Like I just got off work, rolled up the farm, and my friend's wife, she always makes me gourmet dinner every night, bro. Like so, super stoked. And yeah, I was on the roof all day, and back in the jungle. And fuck, weather's been off and on. It's been kind of funny, but I've been made a good chunk of change last week. I mean, it was a bid job, so as long as I'm staying ahead of my schedule, my bid jobs make me money. You know what I mean?
Slap the chart.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, but anyways, you know, I had fun the other night. I swear to gosh, Hoodish, that was you, bro. I'm not gonna say the name, bro. That was you. Like, there is no one that talks that way. And then you came up and you're like, and then you popped up the same time, and then both of you dug out. I was like, that was fucking Hoodish.
I, I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Know what you're talking about, mate? Walk the beat, walk the beat. No, that was a good show the other night. And I accidentally pushed the wrong fucking space, and I got I started chatting with these poisonous pinups because I fucking hit Autoheal with Am, bro, and then somehow fucking poisonous pinups came up, and bro, them guys is pretty cool, man. Like the guy lives right next to you, Unk. Like he lives out. Well, I mean, you're actually like he's in Freeport, Houston, so you're like an hour and a half away. You know what I mean? So like, it was pretty cool chatting with them. They were like super positive people, just pushing their own agenda. And I was like, "Oh, you should check out SPX. Like, we never heard of it." I'm like, "Well, you should just check it out. I'll check your guys' shit out." You know, but, like it was pretty cool. I had a good conversation. Then I jumped back in with my SPX family, and you know, fuck, you know, there's been I've been on I was driving after work, listening to you guys on Bluetooth, and there was so many great points that Dill said, Crypto Maxi, and 500 Ilya. I don't know where he went. He disappeared. But like, you know, we are very early, and that's what's cool about it, because we can sit back and talk shit about each other. We can accept it or not. Like, I know I talk a lot of shit, but we're ahead of the game in so many ways that if people realized what we were doing as a community, as an infrastructure, as family, if that's what, or a movement coin, that's how Coinbase labels us. We are like the new Bitcoin, as we all know that. Just like, you know, I think Dajus and Jill said earlier, like, you know, maybe there's a 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 of us, but like a couple different wallets. But like, what it comes down to be is how important it is to be in the community, to uphold what we're doing in positivity, and believing and actually accepting, admiring, as well as making a change. Like, nobody here, I mean, unless you're somebody with a lot of money, you're not going to make shitloads of money on Bitcoin unless you drop like, if you drop like 40K, you know. I made a little money on Bitcoin when we hit 127, but I put everything back in SPX. But if you could take 5, 10, 15,000 and put that in SPX and let that fucker go, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you cannot, you're not ever gonna touch us. We like all the everything across the entire cryptocurrency right now. Even Coinbase is talking how good we are. I mean, last week they said what they wanted to say and what's happening now, but we have the strongest memetics ever. We have the most diamond-handed, loyal family that actually communicates every single day, and we trust each other, even though we may not know each other personally, or maybe some of us met in person. But like, it's so powerful to see the movement that we are creating as all of us together, that we can't be stopped. And if we keep this this momentum, the rhythm of us talking on spaces, and you know, we can give a bunch of Josh and shit, like make fun of each other and whatever, but like, if we can show other people how important we are and how loyal we are and how much care that we have within this community and this movement, we can do anything we want to do. Like, we will be fucking huge. I'm not gonna talk dates and times. It'd be great. Like Dill says some dates. Crypto Maxi says some dates. Like, I'm not gonna hold you to that, but like, you know, it's part of the macro and the micro as well. But like, what we're doing as a community is so freaking beautiful. Like, you can't stop us. Like, we have the strongest memetics. We do not sell. We just fucking talk shit about each other sometimes, talk shit about other people. And if people can actually join in and be a real human, they can actually understand what's really going on in the cryptocurrency. And thank you, Dajus, for letting me speak. Love you guys.
Time, bro. Love that you come on.
And don't get me started. Sorry, Unk. But that guy Blue, he fucking pissed me off. I was protecting you. Sorry about that. Fuck him.
I can't believe he wouldn't search the state of Jefferson because I had heard of that shit a long time ago.
Not gonna lie, when I looked it up, it said there is no 51st state of Jefferson, which I already knew.
No, so actually, they didn't get legalized because they got the state seal, but they were not considered a state. The state of Jefferson. I think they did it in 1946. Don't hold, like, you can go do whatever research you want, but like every person in Southern Oregon and Northern California flies the state of Jefferson flag, recognizing the individual and the people that wants to be separated to make their own state of like SPX. They want to do something different rather than be connected to the United States' government and actually control their own water, control their own hunting, control their own fishing, control their own not control, but like that's a bad word, but like uplift everyone in their community. And that's what the state of Jefferson is. And why we do have a seal. The state of Jefferson does have a seal, as well as the Kingdom of Hawaii. Like, so that guy was just trying to trigger me, and I'm easy to get triggered, bro. Like, when you want to talk junk over the internet, like, bro, like, let's do research. I'm not educated as like some college kid. I mean, I am, but I'm not gonna go AI. I'm not gonna I live this shit. I drive through Southern Oregon. I drive through Northern California. I live in the Kingdom of Hawaii. So when someone says that's not real, that's not true, you're actually full of shit. I mean, like, no matter what, the state of Jefferson is actually real. It's not a United States accepted state as the 51st state, but it is accepted as acknowledged with a seal. They have a seal, and that's why they have that flag. And it's flown everywhere in Southern Oregon and Northern California. Everywhere, bro.
Yeah, people just don't get those subcultures unless you live in them.
Yeah, and that's why, like, you know, I think that's part of my problem sometimes is like, you know, I think Girl Apes are like, oh, no, Nami just likes want to argue. Like, no, I'm not arguing. Like, I live true experiences. I I've endeavored deep. I like underground. I like to learn the underground culture of people and what society is actually going on, and that's what actually is. That's what's going on. I mean, will the state of Jefferson ever be the 51st state? We don't know, but they do hold a flag, and it's been sealed by the government that gave them that flag. That seal is actually realistic. I mean, that's a real thing. And why would all these people? It's like I live in Hawaii and everyone has yellow license plates. That is completely different from the government. The yellow license plate means that you're part of the Kingdom of Hawaii, and you do not respect. You've not ever paid your tax. No, nothing. Like, everyone who has a yellow license plates, they can only travel so far because if a cop wants to be a dick, then they can be a dick. But like holding the Kingdom of Hawaii license plate or identification card or your driver's license and flying the Kanaka flag, that shows you that you are separate and you're making a movement. And that's just like SPX. Like, that's why I'm so connected with SPX is everyone looks at us as underdogs and like we're just like talking a bunch of frivolous shit. Like, no, we're actually trying to educate people of the movement that's going on. That's under the rug. That's actually going to flip the rug. We're going to flip the whole stock market, and that's what's so important for people to understand or overstand that there's so many other places that you know. I was going to go back onto your island thing, Unc. Is like you can actually buy an island right now for like $80,000 to $150,000 in the South Pacific. You just gotta be able to fucking run it. You know what I mean? But there are
yeah. And the other thing, but honestly, it's like if we had like fucking 10 canoes that could fit like 10 people on it, I mean, we could literally go from like Hawaii and just canoe as a group to wherever the fucking island is in the Pacific.
Well, that's how Hawaiian people were actually originated. They came from Tahiti and South Pacific Polynesia. And when they landed Tahiti, they came and found the Hawaiian Islands, and that's how they became Hawaiians. And then the Hawaiians decided we're going to go to the West Coast, and that's how they met the Santa Barbarians, the San Ynez, the entire West Coast, all the way up to Alaska. That's how the Hawaiians met the West Coast, and it is possible. But I'm going to tell you the truth: there are islands under 100K in the South Pacific, bro. Guaranteed. I know of them. But it's all good fun. Just talking my shit. But I mean I love all you guys. And that's it, bro. Like just have fun. Unk, you can always call me up. You don't ever answer my phone call, but you can always bring me on stage for somehow. And Dill, I much respect you because the other day I was thinking of a couple properties that I own, and you're like, why would you sell it? Because I want more SPX. But if I have one to sell to benefit the community as well as myself, then I think that's kind of a golden opportunity that I should not neglect. And that's why I got one for sale right now. Unless you guys want to buy my property for SPX, I'll sell you one.
It'd be like that fucking. You remember the scene in Dumb and Dumber, dude, where the guy finally catches up to him, and he rips open the fucking briefcase, and it's stuffed with fucking IOUs, and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, "They're IOUs. They're as good as cash, sir."
No, the worst part of that movie was when the fucking hot models tried to pick him up off the bus, and they're like, "Nah, we're cruising."
Or he's describing Aspen, like the place where the wine flows. And he's like, "I don't know. The French are assholes."
Shit, I went and did my laundry the other day, and I got me a couple silver quarters. Super stoked. I was like, "Fuck, this machine's spitting out silver dollars or silver quarters." Like so, you know.
Where the beer flows like wine.
There you go. Curtis, did you watch that surfing documentary in Australia? The Right? Send it to you.
I reckon I have. I reckon I have seen it.
It's called Tingle.
I'll have a little look and see. I still haven't seen that movie, but I have. I've seen the documentaries.
Yeah, that was that young kid. He was still in high school, and the boys brought him to the Right in Australia, bro. Fucking no, he's like fucking legendary, bro. He's like super famous. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
All you gotta do is catch one fucking huge wave, and you get fucking money.
When's the last time you surfed, Nanami?
Actually, I've never surfed in my life. None it. No, no, not juice. I paddled out so probably fucking 2 weeks ago. But like when I really actually surfed, that's been a couple years. I mean, since the volcano, that was my most active days where I was out every single day. It doesn't matter the size, but so 2018 was the last time I've actually surfed like fucking real waves. You know what I mean? Everything else has just been like little knee high, shoulder high kind of stuff.
What's the biggest wave you've rode?
I mean, we're not gonna say 48 foot, so we just call it an even 50. And that was before. That was actually before we had jet skis pulling us into 100 footers. I got out of the era because I got married. So, yeah, I mean, my friend's still rushing like 80, 100 footers on the jet ski, but you can't paddle into a 100 footer on just using your arms. You have to use a machine. So my biggest wave, to answer your question, is 50 foot at Waimea. Maybe 40 foot at Jocko's next to Lanikaya, and then we got Chun's. So yeah, just paddled in on my own. My biggest wave, actually, my biggest one was Puerto Escondido.
Nice.
Yeah. I lived in Porto for like 6 months. And Oaxaca is the best place in Mexico. I love it, bro.
They got good cheese.
Oh, they got queso de Oaxaca. That's the best, bro. Like, and my family owns like a bunch of houses at the point. They're actually Argentinian and as well as native Oaxacanians, and we got like fucking 3 fucking houses right there, casas that you know, right there at the La Punta, right there. Like, if you know anything about Porto, you got Zicatela, um, Acarios, and then you go all the way kind of south, and then you get the point. So La Punta, and my brothers from Argentina own all that house, and his family from Oaxaca. Yeah, Mexico got the best waves, but now it's crazy, man. Like, it's so crowded now, it fucking sucks. Like, all these rich fucking surfers with all their jet skis and their boats are like just sitting there at La Marinera. They take the easy access out. They get all their boat launches. They got all the jet skis, and they're doing tow-ins now, bro. It's fucking nuts. And you can just go like 5 miles, 10 miles to the south, 5 miles, 10 miles to the north, and you'll have empty waves with no humans. But everybody wants fucking Porto because it's the Mexican pipeline. Even Guadalajara is like fucking Guadalupe's. Guadalupe's is freaking packed with fucking jet skis right now, bro. Guadalupe's is one of the gnarliest rides. It's more gnarlier than Sunset Beach could ever be. But yeah, 50 foot. That's the biggest wave I ever rode, and I'm happy. I'm a living. Got a happy child. I didn't die.
If you overthink while surfing, could that be? I mean, I'm sure that could be life ending, right?
Oh, for sure. My the word that we use at Pipeline, the most of us use is if you think you lose, don't second guess yourself. You just gotta go. Like, as soon as you second guess yourself, you're fucking done. You just gotta fucking go full committed. Just like SPX, you gotta go full committed. If you don't, you're gonna fucking find yourself in a bad fucking situation. And Pipeline itself is not a. I mean, it's one of the gnarliest waves in the world. Of course, Chapu and Tahiti is fucking super gnarly. Porto as well. But he who hesitates loses. That's actually the motto. He who hesitates loses, because there's so many people at Pipeline. Now there was like, at the time I was surfing, there was like 50 people tops. Now there's like 200 people. That's how much people have come out to want to be somebody or shouldn't even be in the water. I would say like 80% of them shouldn't be in the water because they're actually they're going to hinder themselves and the other people, and that's what sucks. But you know, I won't ever put someone down that wants to explore or get that adrenaline rush, because that's how we all first started surfing or bodyboarding. But like, you got to actually understand the respect value, just like SPX, like the gatekeeping and respect what the bad things I've done. Respect. I got to listen to my elders and my friends in the community. But like, when you're surfing at Pipeline, the most dangerous thing is the people. It's not really the wave. And we don't ever second guess. We always
Our
pray.
job is to save the world. Don't fuck
We
up.
won't ever. And we like, how many times I fucking said, "Oh, please, Lord, I won't ever cuss again. I won't ever look at a girl again. I won't ever do anything bad again on land. Just let me get in."
So you lied.
No, I mean, yeah, of course. I've had plenty of women, and I do cuss all the time, but I'm not at Pipeline no more.
Have you ever surfed the Gulf of America? That's where I grew up.
Yeah, actually, that's the guy I want you to meet. They were super cool, like I said earlier. Poisonous pinups. The guy's name is Maker, and he lives near you. And his friend surfs every fucking single day. He's like 78 years old. And we were talking about surfing. And the first time I ever surfed in my entire life was at Bryant Beach in Texas. I got stung by a jellyfish. And then I have a couple boys from Houston that go paddle out where the big boats come in, and it's the longest wave you'll ever ride because they're riding a wake. It's not really a wave, but they're riding the wake of the fucking ocean liner that's coming in, and they fucking get like a 20-minute ride, bro. It's fucking nuts.
That's dope, bro. It's funny because I left like Corpus Christi, and ever since, and then I lived on the West Coast for a while, and it's like I won't even go in the fucking Gulf of Mexico anymore. It's so fucking disgusting.
Oh, is it dirty now or what?
Oh, bro. I mean, if you go to like South Padre, it's better, you know, but like from Galveston to Corpus, it's just fucking, it's just refinery after refinery. So it's just shit, you know, like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't eat shit from there. Like, that's the reason I don't like seafood that much. It's like I grew up catching fucking, you know, fucking redfish that swam under the power lines their whole lives.
Yeah, so I told you guys many months ago. My dad's a commercial diver. They laid all the pipelines from Brazil all the way to the Gulf of Mexico, all the way to Houston, Texas. The company, and back in the day, there was no like environmentalists to actually protect the ocean. So my dad went back diving with the Italian company that he worked for, and they had to go retrace all the pipelines that they did from Brazil all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. And bro, it would be environmental fines, but because in that days there was no fining because it was like it was all about making money and they didn't care about the environment. But they laid the pipeline straight on the fucking reef, bro, and destroyed the entire reef. It's fucking nuts, man. Like, so basically, the moral of the story is all that reefing is dead from the pipelines, the oil pipelines that they did from Brazil or the Gulf of Mexico into Houston to fucking extract all the oil.
Yep.
So you've heard of oceaneering, right?
I'm not positive if I have. I mean, I know what laying pipeline in the ocean is if it's connected, but I'm not sure what oceaneering is.
Yeah, they were like one of the founders of laying pipeline at the time.
Oh, like the company?
Yeah, now
Oh,
Sansub is like the Italian one.
I'll tell you what's fucking wild, and I can't for the life of me remember the name of it. You remember when the that big rig? I think you know what? It was British Petroleum. You remember when British Petroleum had that fucking rig out in the Gulf that fucking like it blew up basically, and they couldn't stop the
We're
oil.
sorry.
Bro,
Yeah. Well, what's
I got the picture of that, Unc. Like my dad's like, give it to me. I was like, no, you gave it to me. And I got that fucking picture in my house, bro. The fucking entire fucking oil rig went up in flames, bro. I have that.
it's wild. Like my dad has a lot of rich buddies, but the richest friend he owns this company. I don't even know if they're still around. I mean, I'm sure they are. They're called like Miller Industries, but they were the government contractors for the oil cleanup when BP busted. And like, oh my god, dude, you talk about having no money to fucking just having fuck you money overnight. That guy fucking absolutely murdered the game when that happened. It's like
Bro,
fucking crises always create opportunity, you know?
that picture is so fucking. It's probably worth a shitload of money, bro. Like my dad tried to take it from me, and I still have it. Like that fucking whole oil rig in the fucking middle of the Gulf of Mexico, or now we call it the Gulf of America, which was the original map, but fucking blew up, bro. And my dad was on that shit, but he was out diving.
Yeah, that'd be a fucked up thing to resurface too.
Yeah,
That's the accident that South Park like memed, right? That is that one.
I'm not sure. I watched a lot of South Park, but I haven't seen it.
BP oil rig explosion.
Yeah.
And the CEO comes out and he's like, "We're sorry."
You know what's funny though, dude?
The answer to everything in the episode is, "We drill."
Well, I think it's funny and it's like so hypocritical, right? But it's, you know, we had this whole green energy push, dude, for over a decade and all this fucking, we're going to destroy the world and blah, blah, blah. And we're America and we can help. And it's like, dude, we're over there fucking bombing oil refineries right now that are putting up more fucking black smoke in the air and will continue to for the next fucking probably 5 fucking years. That'll pollute the atmosphere way more than us driving our little fucking diesel trucks around.
Yeah, man, 100%. But it does get people like dying on that hill as well. Like so many people claim to be activists, but they don't realize that they're going after the wrong thing a lot of the time. Like gluing your hands to the ground, like it's stopping cars driving around, doesn't actually do anything. It just annoys people.
Yeah. So, with that being said, Hoodish, so I think I told you guys the girl I was dating, she was from. I'm not even gonna say because whatever.
She was a girl. Okay.
Montenegro.
Yeah. She was. Oh, I'm just gonna say it. She was part of the Gambino family, and she actually her whole movement was Elf.
Cool.
You know Elf Liberation Front.
Nah.
It's one of the biggest eco terrorists in America, and she was her and her crew, the Elf people. They were blowing up. They were blowing up car dealerships all over fucking Northern California. Okay, like so I said, like, so what are you doing? You're blowing up car dealerships to protect the earth because you think you're doing something right. I mean,
yeah, until they want to take an international trip to find themselves. That's the thing that annoys me about these fuckheads. Like, there's no consistency in their worldview ever.
Yeah, she went to prison for a while, and I mean, like,
so.
true story. I mean, like, I had the FBI come and contact me, and I mean, she did some super gnarly shit, but like, she spoke 5 languages. She was a mathematician and all that kind of shit. But she was blowing up car dealerships. Like, that doesn't make no sense. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna blow up something that you want to protect and you're making it worse? That was a Sacramento one. If you guys ever want to check out the Sacramento fucking car dealership that blew up. And then she also went to Alaska and did a bunch of other shit.
I'll be back on in a bit, guys. I'm gonna watch some Scooby Doo with my baby girl and eat.
Better be the cartoons and not those shit movies.
No, we're going old school, bro. We got the old school on the rotation.
You're a good dad. You're a good dad.
I'm just a millennial. Hoodish.
And a Barbera. Know it.
Later, guys.
Better early than late. If anyone else wants to come chat, feel free to jump on.
That juice I had to fucking come up here and just say I'm so happy with what you do.
Thank you, bro.
Usually I'm up north. I got off early today, so I decided to come back home. And yeah, man, I really appreciate you letting me speak again, and always what you do, holding a good space, a positive space, as well as like a constructive space. You know what I mean? Like, you do good things, man. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much love.
Hopefully we get like new AMs to come and feel comfortable and start chatting up too.
Yeah, I see Blaze down here. Blaze dog, what you doing, Blaze?
No more Project Aeons for you, Blaze. They're capping you. They're capping you at 30, 38.
Natalie, how you doing, bro? Are we ever gonna squash this stupid shit? Or are we gonna be friends? Or you still gonna say, I don't like you and I don't love you? Come on, bro. We're all part of the same family. I love you no matter what. Natalie, you do great work. You know that. And whenever I do something, I always promote you. So what's up, dog? How you been?
Just talk to him, cuz.
Oh, that juice. I did see Blood In, Blood Out.
You saw it? Yeah, it's classic.
Yeah.
You've seen it before, right?
No, I actually, I don't remember
You
that
know?
one, bro, because I was surfing. So I watched it the other night. I'm like, fuck, how come I never seen this one? I'm like, bro, that was a good one. Bro,
That's like if you have to see any movies from that era, that's what you're watching. That's top 3.
East Los, East Los. Vamos. No, that was a good one, bro. It's fucking 3.5 hours long, though.
It's a good movie though. It's like
Yeah,
it's a classic. That's right. You remind me of Miklo.
yeah, that's what you said. I was like, oh, fucking Daju said I was Mikolo. Well, shit. I guess I run the prison.
Yeah.
No, that was a good one, man. Like, I mean, that's part of our era, part of my era. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, gangs didn't actually. I mean, gangs have always been around, but like 1980s is when the gangs really came popping. You know what I mean? Like, that's when we had like the Crips and Bloods. We always had, Mexican family and stuff, but like that's when shit was really popping in the 80s, bro. And that was a good movie, man.
Oh yeah. Glad you liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought of you the whole time I was watching. I was like, fucking, what's that you saying? I'm somebody? Like, and then, like, lost my leg. I lost my leg. I was like, well, that's no Name.
What's the last movie you saw, Maxie?
Get out of here, Nick.
Is that the movie? Is that what it's called?
Disclosure, Dave.
Oh, that's the new Steven Spielberg or whatnot.
Yep,
Is it good?
I liked it a lot.
Nice. You saw it at the movie theaters, or
Yeah, man.
you streamed it?
Yeah, I went down. I put the doobie on, and I went and walked down and watched it. It was great.
A long one?
Yeah, like 2.5 hours, but worth it.
Yeah. Wait, is it about aliens?
I don't really want to give too much away. It's sci-fi. That's good. True.
Okay. Okay, check it out. How many episodes are you guys now for Aeon's online?
27.
Nice. Sooner or later, everyone's going to be celebrating their 69th episode.
Yeah, man.
Tomorrow there's a flip the stock market, right?
Yeah, man. And it's got that crypto in it as well, I think. I know Cal's here. He might be able to tell us.
And their first one back with Chance?
Yeah,
Sheesh.
gonna be a good one. I'm locked in for it. I made sure I cleared my morning out.
Nice. I know we have SPX FM, but we still need some sort of like radio just playing, even if it's music playing on the space. Like we start off with an hour a day.
Just play it 24 hours like AM.
Yeah.
It's just SPX 24-hour FM station.
Yeah. Just have a curate a playlist. What's up, Cal?
Yo, what up? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo. Yeah, I need to, that just reminded me, I need to make a post. We're going back to our old time of 11 a.m. tomorrow. So, yeah, pretty pumped about that. And yeah, Tanz is back. And Omar, who is going to be the guest for this episode, has kind of come into some spaces recently and gotten a bit louder. I think he's a really nice dude. He's a really interesting dude. And he has really, really humble backgrounds and is kind of like, he's a self-made guy. So I'm just very excited to talk with him. So yeah, and it was great being on Aeon's online today. Just, hanging out with the Aussies. I've got a bit of
We're a bit sleepy for you, Cal. Sorry.
no, dude, it couldn't be more understandable and I couldn't notice. What's funny? I've had a few people, like when I go and play like pickup or something, ask me if I'm Australian because like it used to be more prominent, but like my hair is kind of mullety. And so
Yeah, man, you got solid hair.
I guess I got that Aussie look about me. So I got to go to the land down under and see what it's all about.
Oh, Cal, you got it's time for smoky. That's what you got. You got the smoky fucking mullet.
Dude, I mean, look, I'm a walk. I've got a couple tattoos. I've got the mullet. I've got the stash. I'm a walking poster child of like the late 20s, early 30s Brooklynite type. So I got to de-stereotype myself a little bit, or I'll just like blend into the ether. But also, I'm an Aeon, so I guess it counters out.
On the today's episode, you said that you're full SPX now. No Giga anymore. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm all SPX. That was a pretty recent change. I mean,
was that difficult?
It was, yeah. I mean, like, look, the reality is, I kind of banged the drum for a long time that like a couple of these things can exist, and they can exist, but like there is only one of what we're doing. And I think I realized like the reality is like I spend so much time preparing graphics and clips and shorts and descript like a bunch of stuff for FTSM. I try to be as active as I can in other places. Basically, what I'm trying to say is my whole life is just work, like hanging out with my fiance and like our friends, and then SPX. And so like, I don't know, like why am I complicating that? It just doesn't make sense. And I think when I was like preparing for my South Carolina speech, I spent a lot of time like trying to make sure that was like really well done. And, to me, that was just like signal. Like there was nothing else that warranted my attention at that scale. Also, Giga Fitness stuff is really kind of like, it's not like it's gone, but it's died down a lot. And that was what was keeping me really engaged in Giga. So, I wish everyone the best. And I think that like, they can have some success, but there just really is only one idea this big and it's worth pursuing. And not diluting my attention or any of our attention in doing so.
Nice.
So yeah. But like I still think that, I have a ton of respect for a lot of like the people in those communities that have like stuck around and are doing stuff. But yeah, it's kind of like it's an open market. We gotta do what's right for us, right? And I would prefer to align myself as much as I can with all of you.
I was sick. I feel like I definitely got into Giga because of you and Monj. Definitely, you guys were big key speakers in it. Like especially when I found SPX.
Yeah, and that was a big reason it was hard for me because like I mean Giga was my first coin. That's kind of like not my first like ever, but my first like meme coin, I guess, because I love the Giga Chat meme. I used it all the time. And I still have a ton of like respect for those guys. I have like a little bit that I just will never sell, but I'm just not like going to actively participate in the like market of it anymore socially, just because like I would rather this account be dedicated to like, I guess, to the big show, which is flipping the stock market. So, I still like, there's a lot of actually like very good metrics. I was showing some Glassnode stuff today on Aeon Online. Like, I ran some numbers on Giga a few months ago. Like, they have 1% of the supply is being purchased by like retail people on exchanges, which is kind of crazy and good. So they have some stuff going for them, but it's just, I don't know, man. Like this, who knows if we'll get another opportunity to do something as like incredible as what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, for sure. I think anyone that everyone talks about how we're early, and we're early, but that's going to be one of the strongest things that you could tell people is like I was early. That's going to be, it's like, damn.
Think about like how much respect like an early Bitcoin person, garners, especially someone that was like, like not someone who, I don't know, maybe you traded once and you like forgot your keys.
Yeah.
But like respect isn't even real. It's, for me, it's like really about like the journey together as a group. Like that's what I'm doing here. Like, of course, like, yeah, I would like for everyone here to become very successful and reap the benefits of their efforts. And I think they will, but I just think it's bigger than that. I mean, I know you guys do too.
How long did it take you to just like not understand it, but when did it all click for you?
I think last year I was having a lot of like epiphanies about just like, I guess, crypto in general. And those were all spawned by SPX related thoughts. I don't know. I mean, I think everyone kind of goes through this process. I made a graphic like a long time ago. Let me pull this up actually, and I'll pin it here or put it in the thing. But let me find this. Here we go. I made an ugly ass CapCut of this. I've come a long way. Share to space. Okay, there we go. So I don't know. Like I went through this process. I don't know if it's showing up here. Yeah, Journey of a Movement Coiner, where you want to make money, and then you kind of like you try to play the game. You realize it's fucking hard, and then you realize like it makes more sense to try to find other people who don't want to like trade, and then then you become connected with them and you start to contribute to it and you find purpose out of it and you don't want to leave. It becomes integrated deeply with your life, and like I still agree with this, but I think the only thing that I would add to this is that like realistically right now there's only one vehicle that's doing this at scale, right? There are other ways that you can get this using crypto coins as vehicles, but they're just they don't have the level of they just don't have the scale SPX does. And they I think Tan said something very like eloquent a couple months ago, which is that like SPX is frankly the only coin in the entire market that can 100x, and like the thesis doesn't change. In fact, the thesis gets stronger. And to me, like I want to be a part of something I can be a part of for like a long, long time. Like I don't want to have to like burden myself with like day to day, oh, this person's out, we need to get this person, all of that kind of stuff. Like it's just too fucking stressful, man. So I don't know. I think it all clicked for me last year, and this year has been more about like, okay, how do I move with more meaning? How do I like, I guess, integrate this more deeply into my life as opposed to just like bull posting like a maniac 24/7, like borderline KOLing.
Yeah. It's definitely finding the right balance.
For sure. What about you? When did it click for you?
Probably when I first got the Audacious, his first book, because at that point I was already like immersed myself with everything X, and then I read that book like I don't know half an hour, and it's just like whoa. Even though I prior already had seen all the information online, but just having it in a book form just made it click. And then I just saw, and then I was like, once I read the book, I was like, I need to do more. I need to like somehow like bring people together, just even if it's conversation. Because I did see that there was spaces that Nicole and both Nicoles were hosting. So, and then I went on that space to speak, and it was like I saw there was like maybe 400 people at that time. I was like, whoa, this is really crazy. But it was only that one day, so I felt like I wanted more.
Yeah, I hear you.
I wanted
that
more,
was
and
like
it felt
before
like
there was that much more, right?
yeah, there was not really much of anything, or I wasn't on the Telegram on none of that. I still am not as active on the Telegram. It still feels a bit foreign to me. I feel like whenever I go to Telegram, I feel like I gotta just. I'm scared of clicking anything because I might get like, I'm just so afraid of clicking bad links or something.
Yeah, I mean, Telegram, like kind of like Twitter DMs, can be a sketchy place for sure.
Yeah,
I just like pin the
but
3 group chats I use, and the rest I'm kind of like I'm like a little, yeah. You know, you just never know.
yeah, I've had my run-ins with I've done a bad link and I've got it drained from X. But I always thought these are like tuition fees that you pay as you're learning crypto.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, you're like one
Yeah.
way or another, you're going to have to exactly pay the tuition of just being a novice, because if you'll either be socially engineered or you'll be like financially engineered, or someone will exploit you, unfortunately.
Yeah. So definitely these are like trials and tribulations everyone has to go through. Maybe not in that order, but that's why we always keep reminding people, keep your coins off of exchanges and put them in cold storage. So cheap to get a cold storage now. What's up? No, not me. You got something to say?
Yeah, actually, I was gonna say, shit, my dog just jumped out the car, so I forgot. But fuck, it was
There's nobody speaking, right?
it was you and Cal actually said
Isn't that
something
crazy?
very good. Shit, what were you guys gonna say? Bring me back like 10 seconds ago, real quick.
We were talking about when it clicked. We were talking about going all in. We were talking about.
I was active when all this back in beginning of 2025.
Shit, I had something really good to say. I guess I forgot because my dog jumped out and I completely forgot.
worries.
But I don't mean to interrupt. Much love. Shit, it was something very profound to what you guys were just talking about, actually. So I'll chime back in when I remember, and I won't disrespect. Okay, hello.
No worries. Yeah, I think you were like one of the big voices that before I started becoming active, I saw you and Mon doing the crypto compass.
Yeah, I miss doing Crypto Compass. I mean, it was fun. Manj is like an amazing co-host, and I was actually about to tweet something about this, but like, dude, it's sad how many people on my timeline that like they were cult members of like quote unquote cult members, whatever. They were like very active holders of, say, like, one of the other coins on Murad's list or something, that are just kind of slinging dog shit now, and they don't really talk about. Maybe they're still sporting like the NFT of the relevant collection or whatever. But there's so many people that I used to talk to about a specific coin that maybe I didn't even own. I just respected the concept because I found it all very cool. And some of them are still around, but very, very few are. And it's sad, but it's also a healthy thing. And like the reality is, it's actually good for the space for these things to die. But I need to kind of do a purge of a lot of these people, because like, dude, I just don't give a shit about what's going from like 0 to like fucking 10 million. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know. I mean, sure, whatever. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. I don't actually even have an issue with that. It's just something I'm not interested in anymore. And I never really was, but those people were, it was like someone who'd be really interested in, say, like, a Popcat or whatever it is. And I think they just got bored because the coin stopped moving. And so they just kind of started talking about, what's going on Robinhood chain and all this other stuff. And so, yeah, I just don't really, not really interested in that.
Yeah, the longer you spend in like SPX and the whole community, the more you get like not upset, but like you just don't have time for the other stuff anymore. Like any of these runners, like it was like, who gives a fuck, bro? Just like,
dude, exactly. Plus, it's like, I mean, once you get more involved here, like there's so much depth to explore. Like, I mean, look at what's happening. Like, people are throwing conferences, people are hosting shows, people are making videos, people are writing books, people are writing articles, like people are making art, people are starting fucking IRL chapters. Like, this is the product. the rest of the products are like, I mean, they're just kind of like tokenized images, which is okay. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. And those can still be big things. Doge is just a tokenized image, right? The community behind it was powerful, but it was like it was an image that had a moment. And, if you can build something lasting, if you can build something meaningful, if you can build something that like makes people's lives better, I mean, this is like the use case of decentralized like entities in my eyes. And this is why it's like worth the time to be here. So I don't know, like even if one of these random, fucking coins like 30x's for some reason, like it's bigger than that. And if I was just looking for like some short-term gains on something, I don't think I would be in crypto because there's just too many fucking scam artists to begin with. So in my eyes, it just makes more sense to like why not focus on the impact and like the beauty of the journey and enjoy that part, because that is the true moat. And like, that is the thing that I think a lot of people actually really want. I think Murad has framed it a few times as like the market for believing is a lot bigger than the market for trading. But, I think it's useful to just look at yourself and think like, is the way that I'm looking at crypto and approaching like this specifically, SPX specifically, would someone else want to do this? And I think it's like very difficult not to say yes to that.
Do you think SPX is going to be successful because of how mature the space is now?
Nonami's got his hand up, so let's see. I'm curious if he remembers, and then I'm happy to answer that. How I think it is.
Nami, you got your hand up?
I don't know. I mean, that could have been there before. I don't know.
Oh,
okay. I mean, I think it helps it a lot, in my opinion, because Fidamo actually, who was a big lock-in guy back in the day, which was another coin I used to love, RIP. He tweeted something useful or like that I found like kind of just thought-provoking today. Oh, the hand's back up. Noname?
I don't see any hands up.
All right.
Noname, you got his.
I think my shit might be glitching. I don't know. But it's like this is a good read. Here, I'll pin it here. But like, a lot of people like to blame Pump Fun, but like the other part of Murad's speech that people don't talk about much that's important is like the fact that crypto is an asset first industry makes it such that like people want this like never ending casino. Like, and by people, I mean the people who are paying attention to crypto each day, logging into this app, like in a lot of the social circles outside of SPX, like they want that. They want trading vehicles. And so the reason that 2021 outside of excess liquidity was so, I guess, successful, in my opinion, is because like the narratives were actually good, right? Like the idea that like Uber and every software application was going to operate off of ETH was like a worthy concept of belief, right? That the entire financial, like the financial primitives of the globe were going to operate off of L1s that had nodes everywhere. Like this was an incredibly powerful like narrative. And so you're now looking at like two things. One, you're looking at like over 100 million tokens that will inevitably get to 1 billion to 10 billion to 100 billion. Like everything everywhere is going to be tokenized. And actually what we're seeing is that it's going to be tokenized like 5, 10, 100 times. And they're going to vamp themselves. That's how bad the vamping will be. That's not going anywhere. And then on the other side of things, because of this, the coins that were okay, that had like an okay idea, or, that were so-so, they're actually weakening because, the on-chain economy is like a hyper-capitalist system. And like the industry maturing means that like their narratives are stale and they can't attract bids because, who's going to buy coin number 400 of the same idea? Like it's not novel anymore. And so, I think those things really strengthen the argument for SPX because I said this on Aeon's online today, but like what other options do you actually have? Genuine question. Like, I don't know, maybe in crypto, like maybe you could try to be a trencher, but like your failure rate's gonna be higher than even trading. You could try to be a trader, your failure rate's gonna be very high. You could like try to just buy majors and chill, but like the multiples aren't worth it relative to stocks. I don't know. What are your options? Like, I think it's just, you're seeing it ahead of time because you're really dialed in and all of us are really dialed in. But I think a lot of people are not ready for the fact that like the supply is tightening heavily, all while everything around us is getting weaker and there are less options to buy. And our narrative is evergreen, such that if we 100x, 200x, not only does our narrative not go away, it actually gets stronger. So I don't know. That's what I think.
Nice. You have a question, Hoodish? I see you guys.
No, not really, man. I'm just fucking hanging out, man, listening to the smart guys.
You done with your Scooby Doo?
I'm retarded about that.
No, bro, she decided to put on some fucking, bro, it's like some kid's version of like a fucking dating show or some shit, but it's a cartoon. And I was like, you know what, dude? Like, it's the great thing about raising daughters is you just say, sure, baby, and give her a kiss on the forehead and just fucking go smoke a cigarette and talk to you guys.
Nice. It's definitely hard not to get smarter listening to these guys.
Yeah, you know what's funny, dude? It's like, it's really funny. I'm just like curious to see how it all plays out. Like, I really can't wait, you know, because, I want to see the theories, like the one that you know everyone talks about, and you hear it all the time. It's like, oh, you know, when you invest, you want to make sure you're investing in communities, right? And so that's one of the biggest things that I want to see. Like, is that fucking true? Are these old community type coins, are they going to rip? Or is it going to be these fucking, you know, these new little runners like tendies or fucking, you know, the black bull, right? I'm really, really interested to see how it plays out. Like, I'm not worried about SPX at all. I just kind of mean everything around the space.
Yeah, I think it's going to be definitely different than what I might have experienced in 21 or like just the entire time since 2020. So much has changed. It's easier to get crypto now. There was a lot of not roadblocks, but it was just a lot of hassle, and gas fees were expensive as hell.
Yeah, and I think and I think like coming into crypto and like just not knowing anything, right, and just trying to like you know fucking pick whatever I can. Like the thing is what I've learned is you can go down these little rabbit holes and you'll find a whole bunch of you know shib maxis, right? And they'll be on these fucking spaces every night and they'll fucking have all their shit too, talking about how, you know, oh, you know, it's like everyone has their little theories. That's what's interesting to me is everyone has their little angle, their little theory, and it's gonna be yeah, I want to see how it works out because this will be the first bull cycle that I'm like conscious of that I've been through a big bear and now I've really been looking at shit for the first time in my life. And the thing is, it's like I don't fucking know. I don't have an opinion, you know? But what's funny about crypto in this space is there's a lot of really smart people with different opinions. And yeah, when the liquidity comes in, we're gonna see fucking who was right and who was wrong with their tail tucked behind their legs.
I feel like the whatever bear cycle we might have gone through wasn't as long as what previous cycles had, where it was like sideways for the longest. Or maybe I just didn't notice because I've been active on here. So, and every day goes by pretty quick. Like, that's why I feel like I've been trying to like limit how much time I spend online.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same thing, bro. I've been glued to my phone ever since for like 3 weeks straight, dude. I feel like I'm starting to turn into fucking AI.
Unkai.
It's like AI, just slightly dumber.
Yeah, I definitely feel like once we get like a new bunch of Aeons or just new people in the space, like not taking a step back, but definitely like I feel like it's like almost like the passing of the torch. Like you got to let other Aeons do what they want to do. Do you feel like that at all, Cal?
Yeah, I think to your point, like I'm really curious to see how SPX evolves as well. I agree. Like, I don't really give a shit about the daily runners or whatever. That stuff's always going to kind of exist. And like, I guess it did before too. It was just kind of less retarded, and now it's more retarded, and people are like okay with that, and that's fine. Um, I'm just not that interested in it. But I agree. Like, I am curious to see like how it plays out with fresh liquidity because last cycle, quote unquote, there weren't that many coins, and like Pump Fun was novel, and memes were this like kind of counterculture against like VCs, and VCs were the enemy. Like meme coins were to VCs what the S&P 500 is to us, because they were the ones that were like basically exploiting crypto native users. Sorry, I got thirsty. For their like mimetic premium. But yeah, I mean, now there's so many coins that like just having like diamond hands is not enough. You also have to like attract buyers, and you also have to like it has to make sense for those new buyers to hold, and like there has to be a product on the other end of it. I.e., like if I tell a friend to buy SPX, I can be like, yo, if you're in one of these locations, pull up to one of these meetups, or like watch these shows, or read this book, or I can give them a million things. Like there's a product created by the holders, there's something useful for them. But I don't know about the rest. But either way, like I agree. I'm really curious to see how SPX evolves, because it's not going to take the same path as Bitcoin, because it can't, because it's inherently mocking the system that Bitcoin joined. So yeah, I actually just have no clue how that, like, I know the general direction, but I have no idea practically how it will happen. And I find that really interesting. And I wonder if all of us will be like flooded with it'll be, I guess what I'm trying to say is it'll be cool to see a lot of people have epiphanies and like sort of go through the journey that we went through. And I guess it's like sort of our job to play the role that the OGs did, to make sure that you can't control them, but to like hopefully kind of just try to instill the principles in them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think one of the like wildest things about being in crypto, is and again, like I came into SPX like probably 4 or 5 months before the top and just kind of rode it all the way down, right? But like how much that sentiment changes. It's like shit. The whole space thought Soul was going to go to $1,000, fucking before October 9th, right? And it's funny because it's like, I don't know, I feel like we've been at these fucking levels, and I guess this is short, I guess, if you've been in this game a long time, but for me it feels like fucking forever. And when you're just watching Soul and ETH and BTC just fucking go down, 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 but yeah, it's gonna be a fucking beautiful thing. It's almost like it feels like this game is to just lull you to sleep, and then the dam's gonna break. I can't wait. I can't wait for that to happen.
For sure. And like honestly, it'll come with other challenges. I think in many ways, actually, it might be harder, because there will be like a million new people, and there will be a lot of people like chart posting and like gooning to lewd shit, whatever. Like we're gonna have to like deal with that, right? It's a different type of stress. And then, yeah, I don't know, like so that also might like dilute like our individual views of like the cognosphere and the movement, because we've all gotten really close because there hasn't been that much noise. So I think it will come with the other side of the coin as well. But I mean, this is the consequence of growth. And like back to your point, Juice, like you can't control everyone. And I think that's a good thing. Like we were talking in the FTSM group chat the other day, and like someone had said that they don't like that there are like all these factions now, and we used to just kind of be one team against the stock market, and we were super united. And while I agree, and like that would be great, I don't really know if we'll ever like fully return to that culturally. And that's the byproduct of like just becoming a bigger and bigger and bigger phenomenon. So yeah, I mean, I agree on it's going to be a fucking movie, as the kids say.
Yeah, and I think too, and it's like, because I hear that, it definitely feels like that, but I also think that at the end of the day, it's almost like, I don't know really know what the comparison would be, but it's like a fucking football team. It's like you got offense, defense, special teams, right? You have different position groups. But even, like listening to Hype a few weeks back kind of go over like the real OG history of this shit was like, from the very beginning, there were people that just couldn't stand each other, and so there's always been factions, I think. I think maybe they just weren't as, they didn't come with jerseys, I guess. But the other thing is too, I'm in the flip the stock market crew. Like I think that's our big push. Like my whole thing that like I try to think about is I believe SPX is the vehicle that can harness the pissed off, the anger, the disappointment, the betrayal that we've all felt from the system and from the governments. And it's how do we tap into that fuck the system energy. That's what I think, is a fire that once it starts burning won't stop. It's how do we get there?
No one's stopping this fire, Unc.
Nobody's stopping this fire, son.
We didn't start the fire.
You know what's funny, dude? It's like I don't give a fuck. Like I've already mentally committed to like watching this shit go fucking as high as it's gonna go, and then watching that shit fall again. Like I don't fucking care. I can't wait to see everyone come in and then leave again, and it'll just be us in a space in 3 years, being like, yeah, well, I'm fucking DCA until the fucking liquidity comes back.
I feel like it's gonna be like us plus maybe like 20-30% new skin in the game that is gonna persist, and maybe we just start dropping a little bit. I mean, for newcomers.
Yeah, because the cool thing about SPX is like once you like take that little fucking bite of the apple, it's like you can't stop. It's like that's why we get people that come in with like such energy and they want to just do this and this and this, and sometimes it pisses people off. But it's like I remember how I felt when I came in. It's like, oh my god, all right, we're flipping the fucking stock market. Like, what can I do? Whereas it's probably a little better to fucking just watch the timeline for 45 days and kind of get a feel for shit before you start coming in and doing fucking your own NFT projects and shit.
It's gonna be good, fun times. I think it's all everything we've been building up to is gonna be well worth it. I think we're gonna have a bunch of good spaces, good content all across the board. I mean, and people are gonna be in good moods. Not that a lot of us weren't already in a good mood, but when number does go up, people definitely do feel a lot better.
Bro, like I've already imagined the second that we flip the stock market, it's gonna be like fucking 10 of us on top of like some mountain somewhere, and we're just gonna give each other a good firm fucking handshake, say job well done, and just fucking go about our lives, dude.
I'll be I'll be like drama from Entourage. Just scream out victory. No, Nami, you remember what he had to say? Nah, we'll try it back. Every time we got Hee Haw here. What's up, Hee Haw? I'm not sure if he's the youngest one in the space.
Yeah, the fucking smartest generation to ever walk planet Earth.
Yeah, it's just cool to think like just to be able to say we were here around the first 3 years of SPX is going to be mind blowing to some. Because we would like how, just be part of just like not only shaping the culture, but also, figuring out what works, what doesn't, and kind of just like testing it out, and just like we've been fucking going as it. Each day is different, each week, each month, but it's like we not only have we spent hours online, but it's definitely cool to see how this has come to fruition.
Yeah, and I think like I've gotten way more on board with this the IRL city meetup groups the more I think about it, because it's kind of like, honestly, it's like that's really the only reason I wanted to ranch is like you to like claim up a place, right? But I think like the thing that's really going to branch us out is, the second we have 50 or 100 people in one city, then it's like, bro, we can literally rent out fucking bars and clubs and shows and all sorts of shit once a month, dude, and just film.
Yeah.
And it's not even about filming the content. I mean, that's cool for the internet. But the thing is, the idea that we're a group of people that are decentralized in a bunch of cities and we just blow it out once a month, like that attracts people, like, and at the end of the day, like I know, we tend to attract a lot of intellectuals into this group, and it's like cool, but it's like we have to attract the dumb mob, and getting together and blowing it out at South by Southwest or ACL or going to Formula One races together, whatever it is, but in a group of 20, 50, 100 people, like that's going to make a difference on the timeline over time for sure.
And I think it's coming. It's coming. You could definitely. It definitely feels like that's a lot closer than we think. That might be like what something that just starts happening gradually, like next year or end of this year.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm going to be stuck up in Colorado for the next maybe 2 or 3 months. But when I get down and link up with that Austin group, like, no, it's going to fucking happen. Like, there's no way that, me and a couple of dudes sitting down in fucking Austin for a few months can't get together fucking 50 people that are like, fuck yeah, we'll fucking show up to all the events and shit. And, I think that effectively what we're going to turn into is a social club. Once you're a social club,
Yeah.
people are going to do what you're doing, right? So it's like, I don't have to sell you crypto. I'm selling you, hey, come play on our SPX, kickball team. We play every fucking Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. And so now you're bringing someone in, you're around a bunch of SPX people, and it's like, again, I think if you sell the community first, I think your loyal DCAers and the people will find their kind of niche within the movement.
Facts. Yeah, I feel like this generation was more just kind of figuring out like what's everyone good at, and just everyone just feeling comfortable to do go after it. So hopefully we see more of everything what we're doing. I mean, when I first started these spaces, I felt like I wanted to get a jump on it because I definitely saw in the future that this is going to translate, and people are going to want to be hosting spaces in their own country or their own language. So like that hasn't happened quite yet, but I definitely do see that happening. Like there's going to be Spanish spaces, Indian spaces, like Persian spaces, like all kinds of spaces. Like and I think that's a good thing. Like once it starts happening, like I feel like those are signals that we're on the right path.
I mean, bro, it's like we're already having conversations with people in, countries, in like Eastern Europe that are legit planning on buying, fucking shitto type fucking flats. Where it's like, fuck yeah, if you're ever in this country, like, come on, man. And I can't stop thinking about this, but I'm convinced that this is the future. Is like the way I see it. It's like these little groups that we kind of carve ourselves into. Just kind of little social groups or cliques, right? Like I see the future of like us working together. Right. It's like, and I'll use the Bronze Army, for example, but it's like, dude, we sit there and we talk to each other every fucking day, and we will for the next however long, And I think it gets to the point, especially once, obviously when bags start pumping, things open up. But, the idea of saying, hey, dude, like, you're Serbian. Like, why don't we all throw in fucking whatever the money, 10 grand or whatever the fuck it is, and let's get a fucking house in Serbia, or let's get a house in Croatia, let's get a house here, and then work some sort of thing out where it's like, yeah, it's, if we're not there, it's an Airbnb and we've got income coming in, and kind of things like that. But I think that like together we can do so many things that we couldn't do by ourselves.
Agree. Yeah. I think that's one of the things about SPX that takes a while to learn that it's so much bigger than what we could imagine it. And it's like you become not like it not it doesn't for it, well, it kind of forces you to be selfless. I like that about it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing too. It's always attracted me. Is like, I'm a team sport guy. Like, I just was. I was always like a team guy. It's just like I'm a coach. It's just like it's how I've always been wired. But the fact, that's the thing, is everything's just so underrated. Like the trust network, our geographical locations, or there's the languages we speak. It's and it's everything. I mean, I thought too. It's like, you could fucking literally find a fucking brewery for sale anywhere in the country. Fucking crowdfund, buy it, have an Aeon brewery. And then it's like, bro, any fucking Aeon that lives anywhere in the United States can just instantly become a beer rep. And it's like, there you go, and now you have a network where if you're fucking unemployed, if you find yourself fucking stuck and you need work, it's like, oh, cool, fucking sell beer, for SPX. And we can do that with any product. It doesn't have to be beer.
Yeah. I'm pumped. I'm bullish. Let's see. What's up, Grill? The bull himself. Could you hear us? Is my thing messing up? I don't hear anything. Damn.
I hear you, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yo, Grill. Oh, he dropped off. You remember now, Nonami? Yeah, it's cool that we've stuck together and we've built these relationships. Definitely, it made this whole experience like definitely way more enjoyable. What's up, bro?
What's up, guys? You can hear me now?
Yeah.
I was saying, Unc, I agree with you, but I choose water from my side of sales.
Yeah, it's perfect. We need to we need to go find some fucking special like Iceland fed spring that we just bottle up as Aeon water.
I actually know a specific. I have to look at the research about it, but there's a specific water that's found in the volcanoes, and it's actually really good for pregnant women too, because it's really good for you. Maybe that could be the one. Exclusive.
Yeah, it's funny because I've actually looked into this, right? And what I didn't realize was like, for like bottling, the cheapest option is canned water, like aluminum canned water, which I thought was like ghetto. But then I did a little more research and realized that it's way better than plastic containers. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you don't have to do a microplastic coming into your system. And it's a plus. And that's another thing. If we do develop water, I don't want no plastic water bottles. Just saying.
Bro, I know this.
What do you want it in them?
I know this sounds fucking out there, bro, but it's not that far. But it's like, do you remember, if you're fucking, I don't know, if you've been around in sales the last 20 years, that company called Amway? where you basically,
Yeah, I used to work for them.
bro, it's like we could literally just be our own version of Amway, dude. So it's like all of us could just instantly be sales reps for our own fucking product, you know?
Yeah.
Like it never ends, literally. It's like, oh, do you take a shit every morning? Yeah, I do. It's like, oh, great, buy my fucking Amway toilet paper.
it's, it's true. That's how it worked.
Let me ask you a question. Do you use laundry detergent? Yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I have a 5-gallon bucket you can buy. It's in my trunk. Let me go grab it.
If anyone is in need of some coffee, hit up Grow Ape. He's got the beans.
Oh yeah. The bean.
Dark roast, light roast, medium roast, whatever fucking roast you need. He's got it.
All right, fellas, I got to dip out. I'm jumping in the hot tub.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
All
Unc.
right, later, guys.
What's up, Grill?
What's up, bro?
What are you smoking tonight?
Honestly, bro, I'm on a tea break, going through withdrawals.
Nice.
Withdrawals.
How long?
I started honestly yesterday, bro.
Oh, shit. God damn. So it hasn't been 24 hours yet. The first day is always hard, though.
It's the itch,
The first
bro.
day, because it's just like you just want to take a little hit, a
Yeah,
little Ripper Magoo.
that too. But it's like, your body, like, for example, like my body thinks it's hungry, and I know it's not hungry.
Yeah,
Like if I
yeah,
eat food, it's like, no, that's not what it is. You're hungry for something else. Like, I know what
yeah.
it is. I just rather not do it.
I've been guilty of just smoking and going to the gym because I feel like it goes by quicker, and it just like I feel like I'm more focused, I'm more locked in, because I feel like I get anxiety when I'm at the gym. I'm just like, God damn, there's just too many people. I'm showing up at the wrong time.
Yeah.
I need to show up earlier. It's better first thing in the morning, like 5 or something.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. Well, if you could get up early and you got stuff going on, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Damn, but hey, hopefully you get through this day and then day 2, and then how long you usually go for your tea breaks?
To be honest, bro, I don't have a really deadline. I'm honestly doing this to support my girl right now because she has never stopped for 10 years, and she's
Oh,
trying to pass a drug test. So I'm trying to encourage her to just stay strong.
yeah. What was I'm trying to think of was it training day or was it harsh times? What they did to pass the drug test? I forgot what it. I think it's in harsh times. You put a little vinegar. I forgot.
What do you mean for hard times, like to add into?
No. It's a movie.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good movie with Christian Bale. It's kind of like Training Day.
yeah, no, like I know strategies to pass the drug test, but
Yeah.
she's just too paranoid. So I'm just like, all right, then you're gonna have to stop. So.
Yeah. Hey.
And honestly, it's better that you do stop because if you've been there for 10 years and you're having what's the word? Fear of stopping or something, not even withdrawals. Like it's like you if you're freaking out that you're stopping, there's a problem there. You should kind of
Yeah.
acknowledge it and then deal with the withdrawals. I know it's not easy. It's not easy on me either, but you gotta have control of your own self before you.
For sure.
So yeah, that's
Talk.
yeah.
Yeah. You get through.
I mean, honestly,
Should get
bro,
through it.
I'm smoking fucking a cigarette here and there. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean that's all right though. I mean you can smoke a cigarette if you're not. I think it's just the mannerism of just like having something in your
The
fingers,
urge to
right?
smoke something, bro. Like, fuck.
Yeah,
But the thing is, every time you smoke a cigarette, it's like, it's not it either. What the fuck am I doing? And like for me, like
yeah.
I bought a box last month and I still have the box. Like that's literally how I have my packs. So don't even smoke them like that.
Cigarettes.
Yeah.
I think I still have the same pack that I bought at South Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yeah, don't smoke them shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't smoke either.
You bought that because you're a criminal smoke.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah. I think fuck. That was South Carolina. It's not legal there, but there's some areas that you can just go to a smoke shop and get something.
Mm,
You would
yeah.
say something, but
No, hell yeah. No, it was good to have a. It was cool to have a cigarette with Cash and Slow.
did you guys have a Chinese cigarette too, or no?
Yeah,
Nice. Nice. I don't think I ever tried a Chinese cigarette. I tried Middle
I
Eastern ones.
recommend. It.
Those things hit it.
Yep. No, no, Name, you here with us? If anyone else wants to jump on, I'm gonna be on for like 20 minutes. Saucy, damn, you're up late.
He is.
Yeah, damn. He he's listening. He's in bed right now.
Question: is he still up, or is he just fall asleep now? Oh, there he is. But he left. Where'd he go? He left.
He's gone. Yeah, so it's what do you think of all the current sentiment in the space right now? Bullish?
Yeah. But more towards like 27, 28. Not this year. Like I'm bullish overall, yes, but like this year,
Yeah,
it's more like accumulation, bro. Just take advantage of it.
yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
honestly, if you have cash, just take advantage of it right now because it's up until honestly, I think we're gonna be bottoming up until like October-ish.
Yeah, okay,
To be honest with you, probably a little later, but I mean October 5th, October 6th is like bottom out reset. I think, in my opinion.
okay.
And then we have 1,000 days of upward potential.
Jeez.
1,000 days. That's beautiful.
People can't even
Yeah.
handle 1,000 days of a bear market. Fucking
I think the Bears usually was like 360 something days or something like that. It's like it's literally a full
yeah,
year, and then after that, you're basically slowly starting back up, and then basically the final year is like all time highs again, and then it restarts again.
yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we got nothing but time. We got nothing but to make this better. Improve all everything that's currently happening, the spaces, the shows. Yeah, we're building the infrastructure that everyone's going to be using, and there's so much that's already built. Like for anyone coming into SPX like now and in the future, like there is so much to do. From building an Aeon to the Aeon terminal to all the different podcasts, all the shows you could watch. There's I don't even know how many. It has to be hundreds of hours at this point. More.
Yeah,
Is it? Yeah. So like, it's cool for someone who is coming in and just like is gonna just want so much content. There's so much content that they could go back to.
yeah, they can study everything. Honestly, everything's
Yeah,
over YouTube and all that stuff.
definitely a lot more than what we had to
Oh
work
yeah,
with. Like, yeah, it was. That's the funny thing about this. Like,
yeah. I think honestly, bro, like Southern Fried Chat did an amazing job making a channel and having people talk about their experience with it.
yeah,
Because there's so many people that are going to be curious and they can go straight up to Southern. We're literally all of us are saying the same agenda. Go check out Southern Fried Chat's page. So it's just like nothing's changed. Everyone knows it's the program.
some people are still gonna be used to be bearish and not.
The thing is, bro, like
That's
I can
crazy.
never be bearish. I mean, even though there's a bear market, I can never be bearish.
Yeah, yeah,
Because a bear market, you can lose 90% sure, up to 90% sure. But with the bull, there's thousands of percent possible. So I'm always bullish. I prefer being bullish.
no, you gotta stay bullish, bro. Like even during what if this was the bear market? Fuck, I didn't even notice because I was just busy fucking DCing and just like building this shit up.
Bro, speaking of DC, and Coinbase doesn't let me like recur or buy anymore. That's so gay.
Why?
'Cause every time I try buying SPX with like recurring, it won't let me no more.
What?
It doesn't let me. It just doesn't go through. It doesn't even like let me go to the next part of the menu when I say daily buys.
Damn,
It doesn't
really?
let me. I don't know what it is. Or I glitch. I don't know. So now I gotta be that manual guy again.
Just get on the DCA
I should.
or the other one, MagP. The DCA on, I think you can only DCA SPX on base,
Yeah.
and the other one you have the option of doing all three on ETH, wormhole, or base.
Sweet. It was what was the other one called?
It's when Aeon by is it MagP?
Okay.
Yeah, MagP. I'll put it on the thing right now. Let me find it. Let me see. All right here. No.
That's weird. I can't even see the bulletin board though. It's so fucked.
I just put it on the bulletin board. It's called spxstack.com.
Yeah, so the bulletin board. The problem with the bulletin board, I haven't seen all black besides Aeon Bros thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, the space has been acting up, like just X in general.
Yeah, no, definitely, especially with the first time I logged in right now. Dude, did this person buy? Oh, he bought it. He bought the Aeon. Good for you. Tommy Bites. He bought a girl because I seen that one online earlier, but it's not here no more. He bought it. The fuck? There was a Harry Potter party.
This thing's all. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. No, Nami, you work. Is it working for you now?
Might have stepped out. I don't know. Maybe he's not
Who
here anymore.
knows? Hell yeah. I'm bullish, bro. Every week I get bullisher. Yeah. I've been bullish on Aeons too, bro. People are still sleeping on them.
Yeah, I've always been bullish on him.
Yeah. I think it's like I'm starting to think like the people that just don't understand them. Do you think it's because they're maybe not spending as much time online, and maybe that's why
I
they
think it's just retarded.
yeah
Like there was one message that I saw. I was like, "What the fuck?" Because like this. So I don't know the username, but it was on Telegram, and the username starts with A on something, right?
yeah
And this dude says, fuck. He said something about NFTs are gay or something like that. I don't. I forgot what he said, but basically, and then someone responded saying, "Aeon came from Project Aeon." Just so you know. You know, like literally, his
yeah.
name is Aeon. Like, do you not understand what you are contradicting right now? You, I don't know. Just a food for thought.
Well, I'm happy they're getting the recognition they are getting, but they're gonna it's gonna get crazier.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they said NFTs are gay. That's what he said. But his name is Aeon.
Yeah,
Uh,
I didn't see any of that.
it's on another group chat. It's a Stronghold group chat. The one.
Oh, the stronghold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see NFTs. I've never seen this person before.
Which one?
Aeon Believer.
Yeah, I know. He just came in and said NFTs are gay,
Yeah,
and his fucking name is Aeon though. I think someone trolling, bro. I would hope they're trolling because what the fuck?
hell yeah. I think it's slow.
You think so?
Yeah, it's always slow.
That could be on Andy too.
Oh yeah,
Andy likes to troll as well.
we got a lot of good trolls. That's the thing. You got to give it up to them. If there's one thing we do have fucking master trolls.
Trollers.
That's bro. There's just everything in in this community,
Facts.
and people still want to be throwing shade our way.
But to be honest, honestly, to be honest with you, dude, like they're just saying that so they can get entries.
Yeah,
Straight up. That's it. Like they just want entries, bro. I don't know how I can express it. It's just kind of like logical thinking. Like they just want entries, dude. Like they were like, oh fuck this shit, but watch it. If people end up selling and it drops down a lower market cap, those motherfuckers are gonna scoop the supply up once again. And they're gonna
yeah,
cheat as well because they just want to G a nice stack in their pocket. That's all they want to do. I've met people in Art Basel that weren't even there for the SPX event at all, and
What do you mean they weren't there at all for that?
they just recognize SPX because they're early buyers and they sold.
Oh, oh, so they're old local buyers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then when we confronted them, they're like, "Yeah, bro, we fucking sold." And then you can tell like some of them like they feel bad because then like they're never getting their entry again.
yeah, yeah. Imagine that entry.
And they sold like some of the guys sold pre-Murat too, so it's like they fucked themselves.
Damn.
There's other people that I've met fucking in Dubai, for example, and they've purchased SPX pre-Murat and they're not even part of Twitter, and they just been in crypto, and their entries like point zero zero something, like not even a penny.
Oh
They
man.
have it still. They have it still. Like, bro, at this point, like, why should I sell? It's never going back to that price. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you're right. It's not. So just keep it there. Let it
Exactly.
run up and down. Just enjoy the fact that you're always going to be in profit.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like the people that like, will never get a chance to like buy sub $1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is really gonna be a thing of the past. But you had, all year.
I mean, it's the same people that are going to say,
Yeah.
I should have bought Bitcoin at under a grand when I started about it. So fuck off.
What was the cheapest that you saw Bitcoin at?
Bro, I was in high school and I did my first purchase.
Nice.
That's I graduated high school in 2014.
Damn.
So I did my first purchase in science class. I remember that.
Nice.
It wasn't like a massive buy. It was like $20. So I was
Yeah.
already like, yeah, let me get some of this.
What,
Yeah, I was like,
what you buy it on?
it was this weird app, and the thing is, I have a screenshot. That's why I remember. I don't even know what I did with the funds at this point. I don't even know if I kept them. I don't know. I don't remember. But I had a screenshot that I purchased it at that time. That's why I remember.
Damn.
Yeah. So I mean, I remember. I don't know if I even sold it, to be real with you. I don't. Fuck. I don't even know what I did with it. I'm just curious now. Fuck.
Come on now. Don't be silly, man.
I'm hoping the liquidity. Maybe my liquidity worth thousands now. Who knows?
You never know.
Probably is actually, because $20 then is probably worth a couple of thousand now.
Damn. You might be able to buy the ranch already.
Well, let's see, bro. Probably seas somewhere. Who knows?
It's crazy to think there's so much like crypto in general that has been lost because people forget their like
Yeah.
their keys or their logins.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Yeah. That's like my first official Bitcoin purchases were like around 30s. Like when I was already finally woken up.
Really
20s. Yeah. 20s, 30s. When I was like really looking at them.
nice. I think
Yeah.
I threw when what was it Trump that gave the first stimmies during the pandemic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw it at that when it was 16K. But I still didn't really understand what it was. But damn, different times.
Different times, different measures.
Different times. Now something better is here. But I'm gonna be wrapping this up, bro. It was good talking to you.
Yeah. No worries, bro. Hell yeah.
Well, hopefully everything works out with your tea break and with your ladies, job.
Yeah. She's just getting a promotion probably, so that's why she wants to
Oh,
progress.
no worries. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dope. All right,
Yeah.
bro. Good chatting
Yeah,
with you.
man. You too, brother. Be safe, dog.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Love y'all.
Love you, G.